Hey, we're back. It's Wednesday, and I'll be frank, I forgot it was Wednesday today, and I almost forgot I needed to stream. If that isn't a way to kick off halfway through the week, I don't know what will. But anyways, we are one last time, Slay the Princess. We're collecting, I guess, collecting? I'm not quite sure of the wordage here. Verbiage. I can English. We're here to continue to get more princes I have not encountered yet. Which, last time, we got 2. Because they're incredible. Because you have to reach chapter 3s, which takes quite a while, especially if it's a new path, a new dialogue I haven't seen. Right? Yeah, okay. I don't know why I thought I had the layout wrong. Anyway, so last time, if anyone wants to look it up, we encountered the Apotheosis, which is the ultimate Dabi Mommy, towering over us. She could quite literally crush us. It's not an exaggeration. And the Wraith broke her ankle. Beautiful as always. So, let's see. I had the Reddit page and I lost it. Let's slay the prince's routes. Because we're going through routes. We're not going to try to guess it this time around. We're properly doing this. Let's see. Hang on. Dang, I think I lost the page. In total, I have 3, I believe. I believe in total there are also hello, DeBergie. In total, I believe there are 15 princesses. There are 15, I believe, and I'm missing 3, so we're just about there. Let's see. So princess routes. Okay. This looks good. This is a very big picture. Oh, here we go. Oh boy, this is gonna be long. Ooh. Oh boy. Oh hey! Yeah, Kaizen, I think this is the first time you've caught me at the start of a stream, actually. I don't think I've ever encountered you at the beginning of streams. It's always been the end. Good job. 5 stars. Do it again. Are you now? Well, to be fair, you know, that's fair. Valid. It's fun when people lurk. Yeah, I'm trying to be mindful and actually try to what do you call it? Tweet more. Oh, here it is. I found the Reddit page I used last time. Fantastic. Okay, now that I found it, we can keep moving. Yeah, so last time, do we need refreshers of who we encountered last time, or are we good? I am trying. I was the person who lurked, and now I have to be the one who engages. It's quite the 180, if you ask me. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to also look at the paths too so we can move along. Let's see, I guess... What does she look like? I'm sure there will be in the future, but at the moment, no, nothing currently planned. I mean, the most I've gotten was, I know my mod has wanted to take me through a, shoot, not Call of, it's like a shooter game? Shoot. It started with a C, It wasn't Call of Duty, but he's wanted to take me through a shooter, which I'm not very great at. Yeah, it's a first-person shooter. The closest thing we've gotten to is playing Chucksy on Friday. Or no, Monday. Monday. Maybe? Maybe. It's still... I am a calm, chill gamer. But if people ask me, I will try. I'm all for Rex. I will definitely try. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I like a good shooter. I like Destiny, but you know, I'm not a good PvP person. Okay. We will see. Okay. So now... Okay, I think I figured it out. We're gonna try going for...
You're here to slay her.
Whee! The path called the Fury. Sorry, my phone stand broke. I gotta fix it again. Because this is how I read. If you don't mind the obnoxious sounds of metal scraping. Metal. But again, I like a good shooter, like I said. I really like Destiny. Am I good at it? That depends who you ask.
That's the spirit. You make your way up the short path to the cabin.
So now...
You'll find the princess within.
Well, we're back on track.
A warning before you go any further.
A classic, she will lie. Yeah.
She will lie,
she will
cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying.
We're not going to go through with this, right?
Yes,
Ignore
we've
him.
We've slain. Okay, so right now, we're gonna go for the...
The interior of the cabin is almost
Path of the
entirely
Fury.
bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table.
Okay.
Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Let's see if I do this right. We'll skip it, and so we have to follow. Jesus Christ, I can't talk today. This is what having one day off of extra day does to me. Then again, can't be as bad as last Wednesday. As long as I don't get McDonald's munchies again. Anyways, for this one, apparently we are following the same path as the tower.
You take the blade from the table.
So, woo. And we're gonna skip dialogue, just because we've been through this.
The door to the basement creaks open.
12 times. We've been through the same dialogue 12 times. I had to think about that for a minute. Because there's 5 princesses and then another 5, and then last time we got 2. But hey. It's a good thing we started, though. I was in the middle of editing last Sunday's Hollow Knight video. And as far as I'm aware, I don't need to blur out the text. I just need to put disclaimers. A lot of them. Because, boy, will the video get... Yeah. Oh boy, indeed. Because that was quite the conversation. Because, really, what didn't we talk about? I mean, that opened up a whole new channel on the Discord. Let's see. What are we doing here? Take the blade, steal your... we're just continuing down the stairs.
You're still listening to reason.
Yeah, way too much. You know what? That was fun, though. We're all about community. And that kind of built up community in a different way. So, you know, not complaining. It was interesting. And like I said last Sunday, I shall not kink shame. However, some topics should not be discussed again. I won't specify which topics. I leave that to your discretion. What do we do? Steal your nerves and step forward.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Whee! And then we drop the blade.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clack.
Yeah. Oh, right. If anyone wants me to let the dialogue run instead of me skipping it, do tell me. I'll let it go. We gotta exhaust our options again.
I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
I don't know. Cause take it in. This is the last time we're gonna hear her voice. Voices. Whoopsie daisy. How did I do that? How did I do that? I don't know what I just pressed.
She was just threatening us a second ago. Am I the only one here unnerved by that perfect little laugh?
Oh, wait a minute. I don't remember this dialogue being a thing.
I'll take that as a sign that you're finally coming around to reason.
Skip. Interesting.
I have no idea. To be honest, I don't even know why I'm down here, or how I got here. I was kind of hoping you might be able to shed some light on the whole situation.
You know, we're still missing dialogue through all the 13 times we played. Wait a minute. I have to exhaust all dialogue options. So, how to get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then.
No, ma'am.
I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
We could repeat it really fast.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade.
Okay.
She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right?
Yes.
She is. I'm sure of
We've
it.
seen it before. What an opening to see that for the first time. If you know, you know. And then exhaust all dialogue options.
She
She
has-
doesn't have a name. I'll leave it down here.
Too long.
Yep. Do I'm here to kill you?
Do you?
No. I know what I've been told.
So, you're not going to share?
No.
How pointless. If you want to talk, I'll talk. But this isn't talking.
We're technically talking.
Oh? Have you decided what to do with me?
We
You
shall.
know why you're here.
We shall. Examine the chains.
Oh, you have to be kidding me.
And then attempt to return upstairs.
I'll be here.
And I'm sorry we're skimming through this so fast, but I'm so eager to see all the other routes. Try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Whee. Return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way back to the easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yes.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
Okay.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Boy. Oh, then select Slay the Princess. Okay, so we have to I remember to save. I remembered. Okay, in case I do it wrong. Slay.
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down. The princess flinches as you strike and your weapon sinks into her shoulder.
Okay. Yep.
You bastard. If I have to kill you to leave this place, I'll do it.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us.
You know, I never pointed out before, her eyes got significantly bigger. Not a complaint, just interesting.
It's an act. She's unarmed and there's nothing she can do to hurt you. I'm not so sure. Don't waver now.
Let's see.
As you raise your blade to strike again, she kicks out, knocking your legs out from under you. The two of you struggle on the ground.
Yep.
You lash out with the blade, slicing wherever you can. Forget trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got.
Okay. Slay.
You roll out of her grasp and shakily push yourself back to your feet. Though every inch of you is in pain, the princess probably has it
Oh, right,
worse.
I like this part.
Blood pours out from countless gashes, staining her once pristine dress. We can still turn this around.
Oh. Neat.
You
Finish job.
steel your resolve and take another step towards the princess. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure she won't. Excuse me? Do you think that, can you not feel all those, the two of you clash for the final time? You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain.
You know, I think I did this
falling
wrong.
forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh.
Yeah, look, I can't skip it. Oops, I think I got a new path.
The two of you fall to the floor.
This was fun. You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
Perhaps, considering there's a blade right here. Right there.
But you don't have the time to worry over her words.
Okay.
Everything goes
Oops.
dark, and you die.
Well, I'll tell you this much. I don't think I went through the right path, but we'll see. Nope. Okay, we got the adversary again. Let's see. Does the adversary take us anywhere, though?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Oh, yeah, I did it wrong. Ooh, but this takes us to a different path, though. We're going. Whee! Yep. Okay. So there is a path we can take here. By going through the adversary, there is one called Eye of the Needle. Very interesting compared to the other ones. But,
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago.
okay.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Nope.
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be
Proceed to the cabin.
a warning before
She
you
will
go
lie,
any
she will
further.
cheat. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from something. Anyways. I know how to English.
The
Yes.
cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone wall.
Whee! As always, approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Correct.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
It does make me curious, though.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right
We never actually learn if the narrator can see the mirror or not.
There was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. So all of us can stop arguing about it and get to
Oh,
fighting.
hello, Stubborn. I really like the Stubborn, though. The voice of the Stubborn. Okay, so we need to take the blade. Well, did I
Take
glitch
the
there?
blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Uh-huh. Yes, another tall princess. That is a very dominating presence.
The door to the
Into
basement
it.
creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase.
Lead up to it again,
its
shall we?
walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
You know, I think this princess likes it, though.
Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
Oh, we'll see why.
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
See, this is why I like this. No one's ever gonna change my mind that the Stubborn and the Smitten are two sides of the same coin. They definitely have their own ways of loving, but the Stubborn loves in his own way. Very
As much as
rough
I
and
appreciate
aggressive.
the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight.
We're here to have a good fight.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into
Yeah.
view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall. Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Yeah.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us. And you brought your little knife, too. Yes.
Sorry.
I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
Okay, I'm good. Let's see what we do here. To lose without striking her after challenging with the Blade of Crypts. So, okay. Just in case I do this wrong, because we're trying to go for the Eye of the Needle, which I have no clue what that could mean. What she could look like. I assume more hotter than she does now, but you know. I digress. You look different.
You look exactly the same.
Very bird and cutie. Very bird-like and looking like a cutie.
All right, fine. I believe you. What? What you said earlier in the woods, I believe you. You've already met the princess, and the princess has already met you. That's all the more reason to take this seriously. You don't know that whatever brought the two of you back to life isn't a fluke. And beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember. Are you okay? Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
Okay, I'm just curious. Just because it bothers you, I'm going to take this even less seriously. You don't know the depths of my apathy.
You're joking, right? I'm just going to pretend that you're joking.
Yeah, you better be joking. We can't win unless you take this seriously.
Oh, we can actually tell her that? Okay. Oh, no. I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first. Like, how we're both alive.
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done.
Thank you.
Don't you get it? We've been given free rein to wail on each other. Forever.
Uh-huh.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Let's see. Oh shoot, I lost my path. Oh no, here it is. I guess we just start wailing on her.
Finally ready to complete your destined task, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess. Here we go. Let's make this count.
Okay, then we cannot stab her in the chest.
Oh, we'll make
We have to
it
lose,
count, all
but we
right.
cannot stab her in the chest.
As you bridge the gap, your blade slashes across the princess's chest, splitting skin and drawing a jagged line of bright red blood. But she's unfazed by your onslaught. Her expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs, cracking them like twigs and driving you right back down to the basement floor.
I'll let Otto do its thing.
You can hear her chains snap as you struggle to recover from the impact. She almost looks disappointed in us. Why is she disappointed in us?
Oh, you don't actually get it, do you? That knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me. It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart. You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead. Or what's the point? So don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Kill me.
Don't let her get in your head. Reincarnation or not, this world needs you to win. She's huge, but that probably means she's slower than us. Take it slow, think it through, and don't panic. Bleeding her out is our best course of action.
Don't listen to them. She understands something that they don't. The only way to win, the only way out of this is through her.
You know, unrelated note, she could totally crush a watermelon between her thighs. I didn't notice at first, but like, look how thick those are. She could absolutely crush a watermelon. If that watermelon is my head. But a watermelon too. Okay, bait.
You push yourself.
Oh crap, I forgot to say it! No! Crap! Okay, well, too late now. Oops.
You do your best to outplay her, slashing out and leaving red cuts in the tattered remains of her white dress. But you have little room to maneuver. For every glancing blow you manage to land, she slams you against the wall in retaliation, each impact threatening to be the last.
Huh. Okay, let's see where this takes us. I did this right.
This weak little dance isn't working. Just toughen up and overpower her. She's throwing us around like a ragdoll. I think overpowering her is a little out of the question.
Crushing sounds.
Did you think you could stop me with a few cuts? All this dancing around is doing nothing but annoying me. I own this place, and I own you.
The princess's arm shoots forward, her palm wrapping around your head, fingers gripping your skull.
Okay. Now what?
How disappointing.
She squeezes.
Oh my god!
Pressure unbearable as her fingers dig into your scalp. The last thing you hear is the unsettling crack of your skull and the sickening churn of what was your grey matter.
No.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh my god. Hey, we got the eye of the needle though, but Jesus. Goodness me.
You're on a path
Whoa.
in the woods. If you weren't so damned...
Okay, and I'm just gonna do something. Really fast. 2 seconds. Look. Okay. I didn't do anything at all. Anyways.
Fear is good. Fear keeps us alive.
Oh, the
You
hunted
died because you didn't have enough of it.
Ooh, we got the eye of the needle.
So what? You'd have us cower in a corner?
What does she look like?
No, but that place suits her better than it suits us. She's big. We can't hope to find holes and openings down there. We need more room if we're going to survive. Are you suggesting luring her into the woods? Do you have any idea how dangerous that could be? If you lose sight of her, if she manages to slip away, that's it. Game over for everyone. Yourself included. Are you not challenging yourself to the loop? Have you known about it the whole time? Are you the same one we talked to since the beginning?
Sorry, I'm taking water sips.
Sorry. I'm sure it must be like a grand manipulation, but that's not what's going on here. We've never met.
Do you love ice water?
What is going on? What's going on? Is that you'd only be saying the things you've been saying if you'd already been here, and if you'd already seen things you weren't supposed to have seen.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter. We could go in circles forever. I don't like staying still for too long. Let's get to the cabin, see this through.
Gosh.
It's good to know that at least one of you is still capable of reason.
I just gotta say it. I love how deep that tuba goes. Just as a tuba player, that actually takes quite a bit of breathing. You'd think they wouldn't be so hard, but whenever you have to get those super low notes, at least for me, I feel like I had to make my diaphragm like drop. I don't know if that makes sense, but to achieve those low notes, I feel like you had to like drop your like diaphragm stomach a little bit to get that air out to push low enough. And gosh, especially when the rule is don't puff your cheeks, I feel like you have to puff your cheeks with this. So if these tuba players didn't have to do that, praise. I respect it. Anyways, we're not here for our music talk, we're here for the eye of the needle. Let's go.
We may have the same destination, but we're not the same. You are still an other, and I don't trust you. Well, fortunately, you have an entire trip through the woods to reconsider
We're
that.
not even in woods. We're in a...
There's nothing to reconsider. We're all for violence here.
Sorry, I thought I dropped something.
Are we? I haven't signed off on anything yet. Violence is the answer here, but the method is equally important to the act. You can't let her leave the cabin.
Or we could let her leave the cabin.
It's like I said, all just circles. Instinct tells me we need space, and I trust instinct. Nothing else to say.
Yeah, honestly. We're in the trenches because we didn't fight her seriously. She got mad at us. She's banished us. Yeah, we haven't talked about enough how different this place is. I wouldn't call these woods. It's like her influence has... This sounds like the narrator, and I don't like it. Never mind. No matter what happens, okay. I am... Oopsie daisy. What page am I on? Page 12. Let us go. I just saved, right? I forgot already. I did. I forgot if I saved. I want to see. Bye.
Coward. Deserter.
Let's see.
Turning our back to her could be a mistake.
Let's see.
Are you serious?
Oh my god, it's actually letting us
Fine,
walk
you
away?
walk away from the cabin. We'll see how that goes.
No
for you.
way.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you
Well-
still hear me? Everything is getting fuzzy.
Uh-oh. Oh, crap. It's a good thing I saved.
What's going on? Where are
We're
we?
going back, don't worry, but... Oh, shit. Ooh, I did it again.
A dark place. Thoughts like us shouldn't be here.
I told you we shouldn't have come here. I told you. But did you listen?
Sorry. Oh, boy. Here we go. The world around you is unwound, its physical matter replaced by a textured nothing. You find yourself in the long quiet again. Once again, memory returns. There is a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds, undulations pulse louder as something other comes close. You already know what dwells in the empty spaces. Oh. Hello again. Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Confusion. Why are you here? I am unfinished. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. It is useless to us if it doesn't bring more gifts. Force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Regret. This world is broken beyond repair. You must weave something new. A wagging finger. There is only so much thread in this place. Do not waste it. I am your only salvation. And we're back. Okay. We're going back.
You're on a path.
No. I want to see what the hell happens here. Yes. Okay. Cool. We got creepy prober fingers with us, at least. No matter what happens next, it seems like a lot of our answers are in the cabin. We might as well see this through. It is the real path we're taking.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up the hill at the
We
cabin.
were in trenches, actually.
I hope you've given serious thought to your predicament. No last advice for us? No words of
Yeah,
warning?
actually.
From what I gather, you've heard it all before. There's no use screaming into the wind. I don't know. Screaming sounds pretty good right about now. I could use a little catharsis.
Catharsis is for when we're finished. For now, we need to hold it out in front of us. Something to chase.
God, the voice of the hunted is so quiet. Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is suffocatingly tight. More of a glorified tunnel than a building.
What does she look like?
Its stone walls squeeze against your sides, leaving you no choice but to press forward. The only furniture of note is an iron altar jutting out from the wall. A pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. See? We have even less space than before. We need space or she'll kill us. And the only space is out there.
Here.
Take it.
We're going. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world
Yep.
without a weapon.
Touch the mirror regardless.
Good. There's no overcoming her without it. We need every part of us to survive, and that steel claw is as much a part of us as any.
Yep. But there's no way forward. Let's just approach the mirror. He's gonna say
Step
there's no
forward and
Whoa.
approach the door to the
Why is it
basement,
suddenly lower res?
hesitating before you open it. As if you don't see it. You do see it, right?
All we see is a damned mirror.
This really is just like last time.
It smells of nothing, yet it's still there.
Oh. This is new. We've never been given an option to smash it.
You bring your fist crashing down against the door leading to the
Ah,
basement.
damn it.
It swings open, scraping against the floor as it reveals the dim path ahead. Why am I not surprised?
It was in our way, and now it's not. That's all that
That
matters.
is the first time we've been able to actually try to smash it, though.
Before you is what may as well be a sheer cliff face. There are enough footholds that you'll be able to
What's she
climb your
gonna
way
look
to the
like?
bottom.
Ah,
It will require careful effort.
I'm excited.
The air hissing up from below is warm and wet, like the breath of an enemy locked in close quarters. If the princess lives here, slaying her voice, bold and
Oh,
fierce
yes. Give me her voice. Give me her
echoes
voice.
from the
I want to
chamber
hear it.
below.
Do you have more fight in you than last time? That was such a disappointing show. I know you can do better than that.
Why does it sound like she's hitting on me? I'm into it.
Goad her. Rile her up. If she's angry, she'll make mistakes.
Let's go. Ooh, we could provoke her. I know you can get out of there on your own.
But that wouldn't be fun. I don't want to be a monster chasing you down. I want to face you head on. I want an equal. It's so much better that way.
You need to get closer.
I wonder if she's gonna look the same as the adversary. Continue.
You've nowhere to go but down.
Oh my god, this
You
is
start
so
the difficult
deep.
journey, gripping the stone, lowering yourself foot by grueling
Oh my
foot.
lord.
But soon, there is solid ground beneath you.
Okay.
Remember, every crack and crevice will need to be faster than her.
Okay. She look the same?
You
Oh
turn
my
to
god,
face
look at
what
her!
lies at the end of the narrow tunnel. The princess, imposing and tightly muscled, grins back at you from the darkness.
You know, remember when I said that her thighs could crush a watermelon in my head? She could definitely do it now. Like, her... I can't stop staring at her thighs, I'm sorry. Like, look how thick those thighs are. God damn. I love it. Even her pecs look muscly. Like, yes, there's obviously, she's got boobs, but I don't know why. It feels like her muscles and her pectorals are more defined. I'm so into it. Yes, exactly. 2 watermelons. She's not rivaling my dummy mommy though, but she is pretty. She's got it going.
Her face widens into a broad grin.
There you are, knife in hand. How thrilling. Attack me, bleed me, twist the blade in my flesh. Break your bones against my body. I want a real challenge this time.
Right.
We can't get that close. She'll kill us in the tight space, steel claw or not. Make her come to us, stand beyond her chains, and let her become frenzied. She'll break them.
I have a feeling her chains are broken.
I really don't like the sound of this.
She's like a... Gosh. Dummy Mommy 2.0?
It's the only way we live.
She's gonna dominate us in a fight.
Well, what are you waiting for? If we're going to do this right, you can't be scared. You need to want this as much as I do.
That doesn't sound sexual.
So go on. Make the first move. Don't keep me waiting.
Well, yeah, why don't... This is one of the few that doesn't want to be free.
This again? What does free even mean? Here and there, none of that matters. I'm always in a body. I'm always in one place. Why do you act like you know me better than I know myself? I had what I wanted. I had something perfect and it ended. And now that it's gone, you just keep dangling it in front of me.
It's more than teasing. It's cruel. It's cowardly. It's selfish. I know what I want, and I'm sick of waiting.
Oh, crap.
Bloody desire in her
I knew her
eyes,
chain was
the
gonna break.
princess
Oh,
rushes
shit, oh, shit,
forward,
oh, shit, oh, shit.
ignoring her chains as they bend and snap. Run.
Oh, shoot.
Without hesitation, you turn back the way you came and scramble up the ledge towards the tunnel entrance.
Her little hooves got bigger, didn't they? I think they got bigger.
As you near the
Holy
top,
shit.
hands desperately clawing at jagged stone, you glance back. The princess is right on your heels. She doesn't bother to scale the wall as you do, instead digging deep into the rock of the cliff face with her fingertips in her rabid pursuit.
Anywhere you go, I will follow.
I'm so sorry. This situation's so serious, but what is it? The snail follows you for eternity? That Christmas song? You know what I'm talking about. I feel like we need that music, or you know what I mean.
Good. You reach the ledge and hoist yourself up into the tunnel, the cabin door finally in sight, at once within your grasp and infinitely distant.
What is all of this for? What's the point? You and I are always going to end in violence, so why bother to run? I know what I am. Why can't you be the same?
I don't know.
Little bird, where do you think you're going?
See, it's Dummy Mommy 2.0. She also calls us Little Bird. Not as sultry, but I like the aggression too.
We're almost there. Don't think about almost. We're there when we're there, and we'll take the fight with us. Your skin hums tight with adrenaline as you burst through the cabin door and roll onto the grass. You glance back at the cabin as the princess, singular in her desire to destroy you, explodes through the doorway. You are walking a
There's nothing left to slow me down. Do you think this is better for you? Do you think this space gives you an edge? Then show me. Show me that you've been worth all the room you've taken up in my head.
Do it. Be swift, strike true, be where she's not. Let your body move you.
Ooh. Oh yeah, look at that. You can really see the height now. Like, you can see she's much bigger, but this gives much more perspective to her height. Hot. Slay the princess.
You leap from the grass and bound towards the princess, keeping low.
Okay.
Charging me head on. Brave and foolish.
Her body braces for impact, anticipating the clash. That's where you're both wrong. Left, now. As the princess strikes, your body swerves to the left. She overextends, stumbling as her balance shifts unexpectedly. Strike. Before you can finish the thought, you lash out, the blade slicing through her leg. She turns to swing again. Right. You move out of the way, but this time it's not quite as clean. You can feel a bruise already blooming where her elbow crashed into flesh. It's nothing. A scratch. Yes, it could be worse. And you managed to gift her another cut in return. I'll be damned.
We're actually gonna pull this off, aren't we?
You just might. But don't let it get to your head. Not until it's over.
Yes, finally! This is the hole I felt in my heart. This is what I've needed. This is what I've been missing. This is how it always needed to end. Both of us giving it our all, beating and bleeding each other to death.
The two of you engage in a devastating flurry of blows, each of you wounding the other again and again.
Oh, this is an autoplay scenario. But this is the first time that she's actually stayed. I feel like this is the longest she stayed outside the cabin without returning to the long quiet.
She's stronger, but you're faster, and the deeper the both of you fall into your lethal dance, the more your edge shines over hers. She's slowing down, blood pouring from wounds, splattering at her feet, leaving her weak and unsteady. More! Keep going! We can't stop now! You spy an opening, but this time she's waiting for you. She lets you sink the blade deep, trapping you in place long enough to wrap you in her impenetrable arms. You're slammed to the ground.
Damn.
Nothing! These blows are nothing to us!
But her gambit wasn't enough to close the gap. It wasn't enough to kill you. She stares you down, coughing up a splash of blood as she gasps for breath.
You've outplayed me, haven't you? Something feels wrong. Something.
And? Then what happens?
Oh, there she goes. Bye 2.0 dummy mommy. And hey, we got an achievement, a wild open field. Oh. Lure the enemy into an open terrain and win. Anyway.
She's gone.
Oops.
Where did she go?
I didn't mean to click.
Should we try and find her?
No.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
It's going to be okay. Just trust me, we've been here before, and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like, looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
Okay.
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
Oh, we'll find her. Approach the mirror. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe the mirror look different now.
Oh, I don't like that silence.
New lines. The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Ooh, I hope our reflection's different. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Ah, okay. You've withered. We've seen this one before. Isn't it interesting, though, how... Like, I don't think I noticed this the first times, but it's only in the mirror that we look this way. It's never us physically. God, I love this game. And now we get a new vessel. I want to see what this vessel is. You find yourself in the long quiet again. And I believe this is movement 3, so we need 2 more vessels. Approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new.
I think I'm
and to
winning.
look away is to reshape them yet again.
I think I'm winning. Not a technicality.
All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Yes. What is this vessel? Yes. What is this vessel?
This one yearns to grow and struggle. Even now I feel a will pushing against mine, not realizing that we are one. She will make for a fierce heart.
She is definitely, you know what? It's a good color to like, and red flags aren't always bad. I mean, if you want to, you know. She's worth it. If she's a red flag, she's absolutely worth it.
Do not mourn her. We will provide her with the growth she fought for.
Especially with thighs like that. You just want to be in between those thighs. Have you figured out what you want when we finished?
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me.
Man, if you were here last week, Biscuit, you should have seen the apotheosis. She really could have done it. You know what? Hang on. I know we're kind of in a linear thing here, but... Where is she? Did I save it? 10, 11... 10... Dang. I don't know if I ever saved the apotheosis one. Maybe it's this one. I saved it, right? Okay. Let's see. Let me see if I can try to pull up if this is her. That's true. Okay. Let me see if this is the apotheosis path.
This really does
Whee!
suspiciously quick.
Whee!
If I did the someday,
You're making a dizzying. Then she finds a way out on. Oh no!
Proceed.
You continue down the path.
No, dang it, I forgot to save her. But we encountered one last week. She was called the apotheosis. she... yeah, so, let's see. She basically just destroyed... Oh, I found it. This is it. This one. I'm sorry, I get so excited.
Oh, let me guess. At the end of that path?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Here we go. Sorry, I shouldn't be skipping dialogue, but I have to show you what I mean by her. There's a reason I called the other one Dami Mommy 2.0, because this
But a great
is...
and horrible
This is
change
the OG
already underway.
Dami Mommy.
The ground quakes beneath your feet, and you feel an unyielding force pulling at you
Are you
in
ready?
your surroundings.
This is the OG Dami Mommy.
Tree, even the
In my
earth
mind.
beneath you seems to shift. Your feet unable to grip solid ground as you're dragged forward along with everything else.
Yep.
The end of everything. The beginning of something new.
Just wait for it.
The moment we open that door,
She will be free. Stop believing everything you hear. We just have to get our thoughts in order. We just have to think straight. Any, words of warning? You already know everything you need to know. As you step
Here she
forward,
comes!
the cabin explodes. You're flung backwards, violently slamming into a tree as debris rains down around you.
Here she is!
You watch in paralyzed awe and terror as the princess emerges, her body unfurling from some vast
love her.
space as she stands upright to face you.
She literally could! She could! We would... She's always called us Little Bird. We could actually be her little bird here. Oh shit, sorry, I specced the bike. I'm a very hands person. But like, come on, you're gonna tell me she's not hot? This is the hottest she's ever been.
The world bows to her. The ruined landscape shifts. Trees and stone and the ground itself succumbing to her gravity, orbiting her like a great black hole.
Yes, I will sing to her as she wants. But yes, this is the apotheosis. She's beautiful. The true OG Dami Mommy. And we ran into her counterpart before, but I was very poor at saving my first gameplay. I digress. We've encountered a lot. Anyways. Enough side quests. As much as I want to stay with our Dami Mommy, we must save. I do like big women. I like giant women. I also like short women. And tall men and short men. I like people.
I yearn for what I have always
But
yearned for.
I am taking woman.
Our
I will look but not
awakening.
touch.
Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me.
Actually, I think there is a clip that my very first clip was someone took of me actually with the tower, which is her little the tower is the one before our giant Dami Mommy, which is apotheosis. I simmed for her hard first round. I really did. Yes. Actually, we do. We do, actually. Our types are mostly the same, but he does like redheads too, so. And that's fine, everyone's got a type. But he's choosing to marry me, so, you know, anyways. Oh gosh, because you know why he likes redheads? As a child, my fiance, there was a character in Fallout that had red hair, I think he said. I don't remember which character this is, but there is a redhead that he really liked as a kid, and that's how his redhead thing started. I refuse to dye my hair red, though. Anyways, how many more vessels do I need? Yeah, see? See, people know who I'm talking about at least, but I didn't get into Fallout until like 4 and 76, so I don't know, I'm not as well versed.
We will know when we near our destination.
I wish you'd give me straight answers. You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence.
Yep.
There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be. But I am also none of it.
I guess not a specific ending per se, but I guess if we're gonna get into it, I've played through this quite a bit, so I'm trying to just unlock all the variations of the princess. Like, this was a specter. We got the adversary again for a different path. This was the damsel. You know, we get my point. And see, this was the apotheosis. I chose to fight her and then not fight her. And then we got the nightmare to get different paths, essentially. Actually, I could show you a different path we got. A horrifying one, arguably. Let me just... Steve? Oh, yeah. But, here, let's show another side quest again. This is another one we get. I'm just trying to see all the variations of the princess, because in total there are 15 princesses with the Eye of the Needle, which is the big Dami Mommy who could crush 2 watermelons. Yes. The Dami Mommy 2.0 that could crush 2 watermelons in her thighs. She was Princess 13. So we can get 2 more. But anyways, this is another one that we got last Wednesday.
I know what's about to happen.
Wow, Jesus. There you go. This is another princess we got. She is the Wraith. With an with an undying vengeance for us. Because we stabbed her in the back. And she is very angry with us.
But you did hurt me. Twice even. And I'm not letting you do it again.
Yeah.
And sometimes victims become the same as their victimizers. Just because someone hurt you doesn't mean you get a free pass.
See, because I'm so intrigued, because I got this as a wreck, and I'm in love with this game so much, I wanted to see all of them in their glory.
Funny how she says that like it's a bad thing. When it's exactly what she's doing right now.
We did get a ghost.
Something tells me pointing out the irony wouldn't do much to help us.
You should be grateful.
She climbed
that
into
I
us.
still have a use for you. Being mine is more than you deserve, really.
If you fall asleep, I hope you have a good
Enough
sleep,
talking.
DeBergie.
We'll have plenty of time for chit-chat once this place is far behind us.
And if you fall asleep, I'll upload it again on YouTube. I just gotta finish editing the Hollow Knight one.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding.
Yep.
Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle.
Nibble, nibble. Where's that little, hang on. I feel like I have the perfect... I've seen it. I feel like that is the most appropriate to the little nibbles. Anyways, this is the Wraith. AKA the thumbnail I used. Beautiful, isn't she? Anyways. Oh, because she's trying to,
Are you sure you can't do anything to help?
I'll elaborate here.
Is it?
To answer your question, she quite
You're
literally
awake.
came inside us.
Eyes once again fixed on the long
Good.
hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command
Yeah, she came inside
reverberates
us.
inside your skull.
Literally.
Her voice
No
is
puns.
all-encompassing. You feel so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out.
Ugh, cracking.
I know.
I
You
guess...
rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support.
I guess with the correct language, she kind of just climbed into our body as a specter, and now she's a part of our head with the other voices.
It's rather rude to show up in somebody else's body and boss it around.
If we're really gonna say the correct wording here. But it's funner to say she came inside me, no? Because she did come inside us. In our head. See?
We were gonna let you out of here. That's the whole reason we marched all the way back up to the cabin. Were we?
I was.
I know you were, but you were only twisted the wrong reason.
Yeah, you know what? Now that since we're on a side quest path here, you'll like this one. Where is she? Her. You'll like her. You'll like this one. Oh no. Load. This is another one. Another ghost. She is the Spectre. Same wound and all. Just not as pissed off with us.
I see you brought that annoying knife again.
Yup.
So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
And then I guess let's skip it. So much dialogue. Okay, what do you want?
I want what you took from me. A life. A real life. I just want to go home.
Yep.
Away back to where I belong. This place won't let me leave. At least not alone. I've tried. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up
right
back here.
And you can kind of see the silhouette of her dead body that we left for dead.
Maybe we should just leave.
See?
If she can't get out on her own, then why do we have to do hasn't got out and can't get? It'd be dull anyway. It's more interesting if we make a choice.
But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride. After all, you own me.
See? The ghosts are always beautiful.
Absolutely not. Is she asking if she can possess us?
See, this one actually asked us. The Wraith just kind of forced
She
it.
is. But I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let...
Sounds great. Do it.
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into
Here you
yours.
go.
You're really trying to make it up to me, aren't you? Thanks for being a pal, killer. I mean it.
Here we go.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
See you soon.
She rushes forward
Here
and
she
then
comes.
she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart, all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul.
Yep.
I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over?
No. Oh god, this cracking sounds. I can never get over it.
I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony. You collapse to the floor, and everything...
Come on, you. You've got to get up. I know everything feels heavy right now, but we still have to get out of here.
Yeah.
Your eyes flick back open
Here,
as you
that's-
get your bearings,
Anyways.
your vision swimming as...
Oh, right. I first
So
should...
this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
I'll allow it.
So, it doesn't work like that for you?
Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
I hope there's no children. This is why we're 18 plus. Don't say that, children. Don't say that word.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor. Are they also supposed to be you?
Also, without spoiling anything, the glass part is actually heavy foreshadowing.
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass. I'm
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
a voice. I'm me, is what I am.
Who cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters.
You don't have to fight. We'll all be out of here soon.
Anyways, so that was, I guess, ghosty number 2. Honestly, we've run into a lot of ghosts here. I guess, where is she? Where is she? Doo-doo. Oh! Here we go. Here's another one, actually. This is another ghost. She's another one. She is the drowned. We stabbed her. And I guess in this timeline, the cabin overfilled with water, so she drowned. After we left her. Can we get closer to her, I wonder, actually? Whee!
The princess
Wait,
eyes
get a
you
closer
with a
look at her.
disaffected gaze as you rush up the stairs. But you don't make it past the first few steps.
Yeah, this is another ghost. She's mad at us, too. Yes. Well, she kills us.
The door bursts open, a powerful wave of water crashing down towards you. You're swept up in the flood. Your head slams into the basement wall. You come to a moment later, suspended in darkness.
I like how we're just
Disorientated,
recounting our
only
princesses
aware
now.
of the surface of the water and the emptiness above. And of course, the princess, hovering above you, watching in silence as you struggle to stay afloat in the icy depths. There's no way out. It's so dark and cold, I think our limbs are slowing down. How much longer can we do this?
Yeah, that's okay, though.
Just keep breathing, we'll figure this out.
Your streamers are perfect.
Or we won't.
Or linear.
It doesn't matter either way.
That's what makes it fun, doesn't it?
But you don't have time to figure anything out. Something cold and clammy wraps around your ankle.
I mean, for God's sakes, last week I got high on stream and I ordered McDonald's because I got major munchies. There was only one person here and they were very understanding. They had to tell me I forgot to stop stream. That's how baked I got, y'all. You know what, though? That McDonald's was heavenly. It's so good. Anyways.
You're dragged under, only able to take one last hopeful gulp of air before your head is plunged into the freezing.
You see how much? You should take note how much she despises us, though. And we'll see the princess's body right now.
As you sink below the surface, you see it. Or
See,
rather,
this is what she turned
you see
into.
her. The body you found floating when you first arrived, its hand is locked around your ankle, the heavy chains pulling you both down into the unfeeling, suffocating nothingness.
Her body was floating in water. Ooh, chicken soup is good though. But this is how we left her.
I get it. We shouldn't have killed her. Just get it away from us. The path. And there's not a lot we can do, but there is no thinking as you drown. You desperately try to pull yourself back to the surface again, and again, and again. Your icy limbs flailing desperately against the grip of her rotting corpse. And all the while, her
shit, I'm
ghastly
sorry.
figure stares down at you, expressionless.
See, this is why she's mad at us.
As unfeeling.
Your lungs filled with water, the same your mind filled with blood. In the end, we're not so different.
Ghost pepper? Where do you find ghost pepper chicken soup? Do you make it with ghost peppers or can you buy it in a can? That sounds good, actually. And then we return to the long quiet from here. But yes. Needless to say, we've encountered lots of princesses. There's... Oh, I guess you should see this one too. And a can of... can of Campbell's. Also, hello, unicorn turtle. Okay, we'll load another one, since we're on this ghosty path. She is another one.
Lungs, liver,
Her presence actually kills us.
heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
If you can hear the background.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Yes. So if you can hear in the background, the voice of the paranoid is his name. He's keeping us alive by repeating, how is it?
Liver, nerves,
Heart, lungs, liver,
liver,
nerves. And he just keeps repeating that to keep us alive.
lungs, liver,
Because she shuts down our organs.
I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
lungs, liver,
You know you're a lunatic, you know that?
Like I said, I am what I am. And right now, I'm in control. So, you might want to be a little nicer to me.
She raises one long gloved finger, its tip
Goodness,
hovering
hello.
just over your skin, seeming to enjoy the lingering threat. But she withdraws, sparing you another momentary glimpse of death. Nerves, heart, lungs, liver.
Yeah, anyways.
Heart,
That's her.
liver,
We actually killed her.
nerves,
And that got us to a different path.
lungs,
The Wraith.
liver,
Anyways, though.
nerves, heart,
Shall we get back on track?
liver.
Back to our relaxing music, which I've been playing on blast in my car. Because the singer's so pretty. But anyways, I'm ready to go back. See? See? We're learning something, aren't we? And that's why I've made it a point to try to unlock all the princesses. It's so cool, isn't it? That the fact that there's so many variations. I mean, this one was wild. This was my... Shelly, have you seen this one, actually? I know what I just said, but...
We should take her with us.
This
don't
was
you
my
think?
first encounter. Like, the first path I found, and this is what I encountered. What a shock, man. She straight up cut up her own head. It was wild. Man, there's so many routes we could take. Ah, there we go. Alrighty. How about the nut that is the razor? This is the razor.
But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
She's a little psycho.
Fun for her, maybe.
Whee! She's quite psycho. Forgot we could flirt with her.
Now, I've tolerated quite a bit from you.
She's very
but
straightforward.
This is a bridge too far.
Yeah, this is the
Don't
razor.
Try romancing the princess. She wants to kill you. She's going to end the world if you don't stop her. Yeah, do we have to flirt with the murderous monster?
Yes, they need to see what happens when we flirt with the
I'd
razor.
rather not.
It's not like she wants us anyway.
I'm fine with it. Let's see where this goes.
We'll give her the look.
The look. The look. We've all used it.
The look.
Yeah, do you not know about the look?
Even I know about the look.
You flash the princess the look. And a rosy blush rushes to the princess's cheeks as she breaks into a wide grin. Unbelievable.
Oh, is that how it is? Yeah, okay, I feel that. I like you too. Neat.
She's also very straightforward.
Oh, be damned. This is actually going to work, isn't it?
Still going to kill you. But now we could both enjoy a mutual romantic subtext to the murder.
Very straightforward princess, too.
Or not.
At least she likes us. I've never been liked before.
Blush still glowing in her cheeks. The princess closes the distance between you, blades flashing.
Oop. Yeah. I mean, this princess's chapter 3 was crazy. Shall I show you guys? I think this is her chapter 3. Oop.
That won't be very hard.
Whee!
We've died.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. Sorry. I didn't even skip this far ahead. But this is what the razor turns into. She turns into even more razors.
What just happened? It's so quiet.
Oh, see, I'll tell you what though, I was very hellbent on trying to save her too, and technically there is a path for that. I cried. Hard. But yeah, this is the razor's ultimate form. A multitude of razors.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
Actually, yeah. Oh. Yeah, we did find a happy ending, technically. But you know, I believe we get it though, right? A multitude of princesses, which is what I'm here for. I've collected 13, we're here for 2 more. She makes 13, by the way. We'll go back now.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Smash. Everything goes dark and you die. Yes, and a tunneling vessel. We brought the Eye of the Needle. Okay.
You're on a path in the
No.
woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Shucks. If a polar bear princess is as psycho as me who likes to get high, then yes, I will gladly be a princess. I'm just saying, I don't think princesses get high and drunk on stream. Very unladylike. Okay, so I was trying to go for the Fury, but I want to try going for this one called the Burned Grey. She is supposedly the reverse of the Drowned. Okay. Oh yeah, my favorite voices, which we've come upon the voice of the Stubborn. My other favorite is the voice of the Smitten. I love that guy. No, they wouldn't. Okay, so we have to... And yes, I am following a guide, so we can actually get the paths more straightforwardly. And for time's sake, we shall simply just proceed to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path.
Proceed.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty. The blade.
You know what though? A while back I went to took a really long drive to Big Bear because, like I said, I'm in California. Will not specify north or south, but we drove to Big Bear. It was quite a long drive, and I remember me and my fiance we went there for his birthday, so it was like snowing and everything. It was nice. I think we were watching YouTube and then. Oh god, they do. You know what though? In Big Bear, there's a very cute little Japanese mom and pop restaurant. Oh my god, that was such good soul Japanese food. It was delicious. I will tell you though, McDonald's hits different when you're up there because there's so many like little restaurants that are like family owned and not a lot of companies. So we found the McDonald's on accident and whew, man, fast food tasted different there. But I think he likes to watch Saber Spark. Not a plug. And there was an Encanto video he made of how bad Encanto was, and no, I'm sorry, not Encanto, wrong movie. Wish. God no, I love Encanto. I'm not dissing it. It's Wish, the one with the purple dress girl and the star baby. That one. Sorry, wrong movie. But we watched a video how bad that was. And after that, I was like, man, I really don't really want to go to Disneyland anymore. Anyways, no blade.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place.
We did.
The air feels heavy and damp. A hint of rot. Her voice.
Hello? Is someone there?
We did get that one. That would be the voice of the stranger. Let's see. I don't think I saved her path though, but yes, I did get her path. That would be the voice of the stranger. God, that one was a mind trip and a half.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you
I
only
think
have
the
to
way
hear
you get it
once
is
to
basically
remember
just
it for the rest of your life.
You don't go to the cabin, is how you unlock it.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
I'm here to save you.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
Okay. And then sorry. Okay. And since we're trying to get, in order to get the Burned Grey is the path we're going for, we have to get the damsel route, which is not slaying her technically.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
No, we're not.
No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Ooh, Central Valley. Where is Central Valley? We'll see. This is Central Valley. I guess we've been to Central just once, but that was when we took a drive to Yosemite. Longest drive I've ever been in my life. It's to the right of the... You know, I'm more impressed I can understand that. But I guess I've been to Central once. It says Yosemite's a part of it. Been to Yosemite.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of...
Maybe there's a key.
Okay, I'll be here. Good luck.
And there's nowhere else you can really go, my friend.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
You know what though? The one thing I regret we went to Yosemite, we passed like a goat farm. I really wish we visited that goat farm. And there was a mushroom farm. I never thought I'd see those two words together.
Is someone else
That's
here?
interesting. Try to open the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the out.
Bloop. I'll return to the... Oh! Too far. Okay, we kind of missed it, but since we couldn't find a key, she basically bit her arm out of the chain. I think so. It's been 2 years since I went up to Yosemite or down. It's been a couple years since I went there. You know what? Hello, by the way. Wait a minute. Is your username Gunner? Is it technically Gunner? Did I finally get it, or is that wrong? Hello. But, I guess on a technicality, since we're already through this, it's technically the narrator, actually. And we'll learn why. We'll learn why. I'll tell you it's narrator, I won't tell you why.
Fine.
Alright, she started biting to her wrist.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
It never makes me not squeamish.
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
And now?
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't.
I don't mind the sight of blood.
She smiles
I
softly
promise.
as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
I've said it once and I'll say it. Yeah. You know, aside from the mutilation part, it's the idea of the knife just going through the skin. I don't know what that is. I just don't like when needles and knives just pierce skin. That's what makes me squeamish. The sight of the blood and the mutilation's okay. It's just... It's why whenever I look at those slow-mo tattoo videos, you see the needles just piercing through the skin. It makes me cringe.
How is she still smiling after everything?
Thank you. Now let's get up.
And then we approach the locked door.
We won't have any of that.
Here we
The
go.
stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No. I can't just let her escape into the world.
And this is our first hint that the narrator is actually playing the cards here.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the
Oh,
blade.
right. Because I skipped it, we technically didn't see it. We didn't come down the stairs with the blade. The narrator kind of threw the blade down to us. And now, since we're completing the damsel route first to get to the burn, sorry, when I look down enough, I like break. We have to
Wait, this isn't fair. Watch.
resist.
What are you doing?
Warn her. Right? Yes.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
And we keep warning her.
The blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands.
I'm sorry.
She plunges it into your chest,
Here we go.
tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
And then she stabs to death.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into...
I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how...
I'm so sorry.
I know philosophy is a lot more complicated than the black and white. What does princess say? You know...
With one last thrust
I
of the
feel like
knife,
it really depends on the
your
person
legs
you
give
ask.
out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down. It can't just end. Oh, that's rich coming from you.
There is, in the game,
As
it
much as I
explains the
prefer
reason
for
why we
things
keep
to have
killing
gone
each other.
differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice.
I mean...
It's over.
I leave that up to Biscuit. If you want the spoilers, yeah, we do find out why. But if you want the spoilers, you may ask.
Everything goes
If
dark,
not,
and you die.
wait, did I get the damsel? Yes. Okay. Yeah.
You're on a path. You're here to...
Yep. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. I need to introduce one of my other favorite voices. Let's see. Oh, you bastard, you're in for it now. I am wise to your tricks.
My tricks? If he doesn't remember what happened... Yes, he didn't approve
There
of
he
us
is.
last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it. Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works. We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. Sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
And I'd be fucking smitten too if I were him.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Yes. Proceed.
A warning before you go any further.
She will lie, she will cheat.
She will lie,
Yes.
she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
No.
We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
See why I love him? Wee. Okay, so now, in order...
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner.
This saddens me. But apparently, the way we can get the burned gray, we have to kill the damsel. Arguably the sweetest one, which makes me very upset. Approach Samir.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall.
Yeah,
There isn't much to see here.
you know what? I do. I have no shame admitting it. I am all for my head being crushed in between thighs. It'd be a very good way to go. I think my fiance would understand.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. You reach forward and rub your... There was a mirror, and now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
You know, I'm gonna save it right here, because I think there's another path we can do, actually. Let's take the blade.
You take the...
I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equally dashing sword. That way she'll know we can defend her from her enemies.
I love the voice of this man, he's so dramatic.
Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge, and hopefully it doesn't get turned on us. Again,
We shall see.
there's no use arguing over motivations right now. It's good that you took the blade. You'll need it to do your job.
You know what? That's a good idea, actually. That would be fun. And I have until April. So we got a few months. Enter basement. Alrighty.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stair, but it's still a soft...
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice, it's somehow even more beautiful than last time.
Oh, this
I can hear wedding bells already.
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
No, we're gonna fawn for her all I want.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in
I'm
love.
absolutely in love.
Just remember that her charms... You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
You know she can't hear you, right?
I wish she could.
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
I'm just gonna... There might have been. I've never seen a James Bond movie before, honestly. You know, apparently, I just learned this the other day. I don't know if it's right. Apparently, the Austin Powers series is like parodies of James Bond. That's what I was told. I don't know if that's true, but I've never seen either. But if that's true, that's hilarious.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back.
I'm gonna stretch my legs.
I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence.
Zoom out a little bit.
You've been here before.
Oh, got it. Okay. They told me specifically James Bond, my friend.
That's right, villain. And you killed us.
Interesting.
Well, she killed her. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
Also, hello, Aldaver. I've heard Bond is the movie. I've never seen a single one.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion.
Although there's many iconic
I'd really
movies I've
hoped
never
I'd
seen.
be the first, but what's done is
There's
done.
books?
What matters
Really?
is you have a chance to do it right
I
this
love
time.
reading. Ooh, I'm always more inclined for the books.
We damned a whole world, but everything reset.
Ugh.
Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever.
Ooh,
Especially
I'm
not without leaving a
intrigued.
trail of incomprehensible devastation.
Horrible for you, maybe. But we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady she is.
Okay.
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
Yes.
We never saw
I
a
was doing
world
that. I'm
end.
coming back in.
Now I'm even more certain
Okay.
that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever
Are
been.
you listening to him? He's lost it.
Try to get a new
Don't
desk
let him
chair.
distract you. Just do your job.
No. No. Okay. This path... There's another path we can get with her. I kind of got spoiled on it. But I think I know how to do it. So I'm going to try it. We rescue her first.
Rescue her? What are you talking about? Did you forget that she's a world-ending monstrosity?
No.
And even if you wanted
She's
to unleash
beautiful.
her onto the world, despite the complete moral disaster that would be, you'd have to get her out of those chains.
Good luck with that. Don't you see how dainty her hands are? We'll
be able to slip her out with ease. No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. If her hand could just slip out of the chains, why hasn't she done it already? Because we've yet to present her with her freedom. I'm not sure I follow.
Now watch this.
Would you rather believe me, a passionate heart guided by love and my own good nature? Or would you rather believe the devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and cannot
In a minute,
do?
we'll get to the part that I want to see.
I think I'd rather believe in fact. Ah, so you're one of those empiricists. One of us has to be. Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator, we courageously step forward and free our beloved from her bindings.
I never noticed he rolled his R's before.
No, I
Oh my
can't
God,
let
that's
you
funny.
do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I'll...
Come on.
Yes. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths,
See,
and if you
the smitten
try
is the
anything that
top
might
voice in
harm
my
our
mind.
dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
In my head, the smitten is my first choice, the stubborn is my second, and the hero is the third. Those are my top 3 voices.
You wouldn't.
We would.
I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings.
See? He made it come
Approach
true.
the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
Also, different. Her complexion looks healthier as a damsel.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
I feel like we're just pacing back and forth like, oh god, oh god, oh god.
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful
I love how
embrace.
cute she is.
Ugh. Are you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back, and everyone out there is saved.
She's so adorable.
Is that a threat? You know what we'll do if you try it. You're going to regret this.
What do we do now?
Okay, and then, okay. Hey, thanks for staying alive, DeBergie. Honestly, fall asleep when you want. Or Dudette, I'm not quite sure here. Okay. This is, I think the way to get this particular princess path is doing this.
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
Yes.
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection, and then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I want you to tell me what you want.
I just want to make you happy.
I knew it!
She can't just want to make us happy.
Austin Powers, the spy who shagged me. Oh. Good notes. Thank you, Oldaver. Hang on.
It makes sense to me. That's all I
Hang
want
on,
for
there's
her,
more.
so of course she'd want the same for us.
Take note of the music. There must be something you want.
I just want to make you happy.
Yay!
Is she broken? What's going on?
She's so beautiful.
What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
But what would make you happy?
I just want to make you happy.
Very moe, yes. She's definitely, this participant is like someone was learning how to draw anime.
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right. I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
You have to want something more than just making me happy.
Okay, I'll find something else to want if that makes you happy.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're alone right now?
And we got an
Like we're the only
achievement.
ones here.
And they lived happily ever after. Yeah, I think her boobs just got not bigger, but from perspective, you know, you're kind of like drawing like a two parentheses together. It kind of looks like that. But the achievement we got was, and we live happily ever after. It's what she always wanted. Goodbye. You don't get the chance to ask another question, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
No. She's gone. Is that a...
Okay. So now, that was not the original intended path. We return. So we at least got the Moe Princess. Boop. The original path we're going for was the Burned Gray. Which, as much as this pains me after we've seen her. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Blade in hand, you run the princess down.
No!
Wait, no! You barbarian, what do you think you're doing? But you ignore the pleas of the foolish little voice and press on. The princess's eyes grow wide with terror as you approach, but she does absolutely nothing to stop you.
Sorry.
Your blade pierces her heart.
Damn it, she looks so cute
collapses.
even dying. No.
I'm sorry. Did I do something wrong?
No, my love, you did nothing wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not you.
Me too, Smitten.
I'm going to die now. I think that's what you want.
And just like that, she's dead. And the world is saved. Thank you for seeing this through. I know it must have been difficult.
The achievement was Lady Killer. Slay an innocent. No. That makes it worse.
Oh, I feel sick.
Sick. You took part in the murder of the fairest creature that's ever lived. And you merely feel sick. I, for one, am absolutely distraught. Grief-stricken. Inconsolable.
You'll get over it. You just saved everyone.
Get over it.
Oh.
You smarmy
I heard the blade.
ass. There's nothing in the world worth getting over it for. We might as well just end it all.
You raise the blade, aiming the point directly towards your heart. Excuse me? No, you absolutely do not do that.
Oh.
Yeah, let's not make any rash decisions. We should give ourselves a minute, take a deep breath.
Rash. The only rash decision we've made was running our cursed blade through her heart. This is far from rash. This is measured. This is the only thing left for us to do now that she's gone.
I'm all for Romeo, though. No, honestly, though, for real, if anyone has this much passion for you, they're a keeper, y'all. Is it unhealthy? Maybe, but they are obsessed and in love with you. Couldn't ask for a better partner if you're looking for one. That's the type of dedication I want. Seriously. Because that is actual, that's love if you ask me. If that's what you want to do, let's see what happens.
What? No, let's not do that.
Let's do that.
You won't use your fancy reverse psychotherapeutics on me, murderer. We're dying together. All of you may have previously thought that my passions were too great to stifle, but those were merely passions of joy. My passions of sorrow run deeper than the ocean itself, and you'll find that they are far more unstiflable. Haven't you? Haven't you all?
Let's see. What does that say?
Don't believe this. What? What don't you believe?
They're about to kill her, yep.
You plunge the blade into your own heart and collapse to the floor. You can't be serious. Why are you helping him? I'm not. He just made it happen. I'm sorry.
That's right. You're all sorry.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
And we're dead. This is the chapter we were originally going for, but I wanted to get the other princess. A bonus
On a
princess.
path in the wood. You horrid monster. Do you think just because we've
Look at the
returned to
smitten
the
talk
woods
and I'll
you've
read
earned
that.
my forgiveness? Our beloved had best be alive and well when we return to the cabin, or you'll never know the end of my wrath.
Okay, let's see what this says. Yes. I would dead as fight 3 mountain lions for dollars handing camp out my hands tied behind my back. I love the dedication, but 3 mountain lions is a very specific number. Have you encountered mountain lions by chance? Because 3 is a very specific number. What's it your favorite number?
She won't be alive and well when we return to that cabin, because she's dead. We killed her.
Oh yes, I'd like to take a note really quickly. Where? Somewhere. Here. Ah, see? Yeah, favorite number. This is the gray drowned. Take note of the environment there. And here. It's almost the same. Is I safe? No. 14.
You killed her, and so I killed you.
And you clearly didn't do a good enough job. I'm still here.
Oh, and I'm still here too.
The voice of the hero something. You know what though? I respect that though. How did you, on earth did you even get a mountain lion for a pet?
If you lot get to be blessed with
How do you
seemingly
pull that
eternal life, that must mean she's still there, waiting for us to throw ourselves at her feet in remorse.
Good reference, by the way. I did play that.
I doubt it. I think I'm better at killing than you are.
Perhaps.
So you've been here before. Of course you've been here before. What count is it this time? 2?
It's our third. What gave it away?
And for time's sake, Gloop. I couldn't care less about it.
And if it is permanent, then what? You'll kill us again.
Oh, you just wait
You're
and
my friend
see.
now.
My vengeance will echo the depths of my bereavement.
Don't provoke him. I prefer if we didn't die again. I'm not fond of dying. Why not? You've already done it twice.
It was unpleasant.
It was only unpleasant because you think it's supposed to be unpleasant.
I'll make you feel what I feel if it's the last thing I do. And mark my words, you won't like it when it happens.
Oh, how exciting. I'd love to see you try.
They're free to take. Interesting. Also, see, that's how I feel about polar bears. If they're not friends, why are they so giant and fluffy and huggable?
Can I? Well, I'm not just going to try. I'm going to actually do it.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. I am too. Can I talk now? Yes, I can. Great. Now that you're listening, let me remind you that if you're here in the woods, it means that the princess is not dead, and that her very existence currently poses a direct threat to the entire world.
That's a good assumption, actually. Okay, and now we're going to the cabin.
I'm sure you've already heard my words of warning in one of your past lives. Whatever you do, don't let him influence a single decision. He's clearly lost it. I hate that I'm agreeing with him on anything, but
Yes,
you're saying that like stress is just something you can turn off.
it is. It's easy. Whatever happens,
That
happens.
is, in fact, a cold response.
Are you even alive? What's the point of doing anything if you're not going to feel a single emotion?
I don't know. I just exist. And that's fine with me.
This is horribly unproductive. The cabin and your extremely important destiny await.
Proceed. Okay, we're here for
The
a new
interior
one.
of the cabin feels dry and brittle. Ancient dust-covered wooden beams
same,
hold
but
up a
different.
crumbling ceiling like mummified ribs, each elegantly carved detail of the stately building preserved in an extended stasis. Everything here has been kept,
Okay.
but you're not alone. You can feel something watching you. There is a figure faintly outlined against the dusty wood of the far wall. Is that her?
Yes.
Our beloved. So she does live. She doesn't look very alive to me. Before you can make a move, the figure is gone, vanishing behind the door on the far side of the room. The door at the end of the room, but there isn't a door. It's just that damn mirror again. Ah, yes, the mirror. So we can see the monster we've become. The mirror? Is this some kind of joke? Did you all plan this out before dying? There is no mirror. There's the door to the basement, the table, and the pristine blade. Maybe it's gone because we've already killed her with. Perhaps it's gone because an oh-so-deserved guilt has started to worm its way into each and every one of you. Perhaps all of you do feel just as bad as I about what we've done. Though if you felt the oppressive guilt I feel, we would have manifested that weapon directly into our heart.
I'm gonna adjust really fast. Ugh. Okay. I am getting a new gesture at some point. This one's killing me. I'm also one of the type to twist and crack my back religiously.
I suppose it doesn't matter why the blade is gone, but you're going to have to find it if you're going to do
And approach the mirror again.
You make your way to the door. Still, it's time for all. Reach forward and place your hand. So much for I see. No way.
And we enter.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an antique staircase lit by weak torchlight.
You know,
the air here is so stale it practically stands still, as if the very molecules of this place have been fossilized.
Oh, cheers again.
Trapped for eons until your arrival.
Thank you. Thank you. Also, my chair is not as crusty as flaky as you'd like to think. It is just 3 years old. I've worn out the cushion. So it's very flat. And it hurts my back. I saw this one, and it has like little foot props too, and I thought I'd love that. A goon chair. A good chair or a goon chair?
Even the blaze of the torches can't penetrate the odorless air, as if they'd run out of fuel to burn ages ago, their light still flickering more out of habit than from adhering to a wispy figure watches you from the bottom of the stairs.
Take note.
Face veiled in shadow.
Let's take a recap. Where is she? I don't think I went too far. Where is she? Where is she? So where? Not too far. Where is she? Where's the drowned? Slowly. Oh! Okay, she's on page 5, but 14. Now watch this. Look how similar they are. Right? This is the drowned. She's in black veiled clothing. Eee. And the burned is
a wispy figure watches you from the bottom of the stairs. There she is again. My love. She's just an old memory. Your eyes lock for a brief moment. Then she vanishes around the corner.
Let's see what the difference is. That's such a... Oh, good chair. That's okay. Librarian, though. Neat. I'm sorry about last time. Are we good?
You receive no response.
I didn't expect.
Do you think she's upset with us?
Probably.
Don't like being here unarmed after what happened last time. I feel so exposed. Of course she's livid, and with good reason. You aren't helping. Are you scared of a little ghost? What's she going to do? Look at us until we feel bad? She can look all she wants. It won't do anything.
Well, we've encountered ghosts. There have been several alternatives. Proceed.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, her wrist still bound to the wall by a heavy chain.
Yeah.
This cell is a dark and isolated place, with not so much as a window to allow starlight to penetrate the gloom. See? She's dead.
No. What foul trickery is this? How can this be? We just saw her alive and well a moment ago, floating away transparently.
Okay, as long as he noted that.
Whatever we saw was a ghost. I thought we were all on the same page.
Do try to keep up.
Your thoughts are interrupted by the sound of a slamming door and a clicking lock.
You turn to see the shade of the princess staring down at you from the top of the stairs, clutching a brightly burning torch. So that's where the blade is. It's already in her heart. And yet she isn't dead.
Yes. This is very much playing out like The Drowned.
She is dead. Have you never heard of a ghost before? Oh, for the love of... Can we not waste time arguing? Yeah, dead or not, what are we supposed to do about her? Slaying, or...
We make amends. She obviously still holds us in her heart. She's bearing a torch for us and everything.
The spin may be delusional, but again, if there isn't this kind of love and obsession, I don't want it.
But she hasn't said anything. Are you sure she can talk like this?
You came back. I missed you.
She's still in love with us. We have a chance.
That angelic voice. I missed you too, my beloved.
You sure snapped back to your old self quick.
Yes. Seeing her dazzling countenance again has reignited the warmth in my heart.
Get yourself a partner like this.
I have found it in me to forgive the sins this body has committed. We can have our perfect romance after all.
This is a bad place. We're supposed to be together, but it keeps making us hurt each other.
Also true. Oh.
The torch falls from the princess's hand and bounces down the stairs.
Uh-oh.
It'll be so much better when it's gone.
The skeletal wood of the basement, perfectly dry after uncountable years of desiccation, immediately catches fire.
Burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn. Anyways.
She's trying to kill us. A misplaced escalation of her passions, but clearly she still cares for us. I say we burn with her.
Okay, we burn with her. Why did you close the door?
Because I wanted to be with you. I don't want you to leave.
Valid.
See? Everything's fine. She wants to be with us.
Yeah, in a bad way.
Or in a good way.
She just has a unique way of expressing things.
That's so delusional.
The fire grows quickly, devouring the basement, dancing up the walls and painting every surface with strokes of flame. You're choked by smoke, and the air around you grows uncomfortably warm. We've never burned to death before. I wonder how it's going to feel.
We'll find out.
Bad! I bet it'll feel really, really bad. Yes, it will be terrible, so you'd better come up with something to do and fast. Your personal safety is far from the only thing she's threatening right now.
I think a bit of fiery passion is good for the world. You're just trying to spoil her fun.
I'm not spoiling anything. I'm trying to prevent oblivion.
Okay. I'm going to burn.
It's okay. I'm going to burn too. And then we won't hurt anymore.
She's right about the last part. Burning doesn't hurt forever.
That's true.
The heat grows in intensity as the flames draw ever nearer. You can practically feel your skin sizzling already. If you're going to try and stop her from killing you and destroying the whole world, you'd better do something, and you'd better do it now.
Boy. I have autoplay, right?
I wonder if we look good right now. Fire makes a lot of things look good. I can only imagine how dazzling our eyes are.
You know, we have feathers.
Flames.
This has gotta hurt
Do you
more.
think she's noticed?
I don't want to burn to death. We don't have to, right?
Let's just pretend we don't want this.
You just think you don't. Sometimes someone else makes decisions for you. And those decisions are for the best. You should know that.
She's holding a grudge.
In a different
She
way.
wouldn't. She's perfect. The flames lick at your form, stripping layers of you away, causing your skin to blister and pop and crisp.
Ooh.
As you burn, the princess glides to your side, her ghostly form blackening as she too
Is this
succumbs.
holy fire? Oh my.
This is terrible. We're going to die. I'd savor this feeling if I were you. Soon enough, we won't have nerves.
Okay.
And we'll get to die with her. After what you made us do last time, this is as sweet an end as we could hope.
You know, she seems pretty happy for what it's worth, though.
She clutches you close to her chest, her eyes bright and her smile wide with manic affection, watching as the flames take you away.
Oh, it's that boiling sound. Oh.
Pain is unbearable at first. Every inch of you
boy.
screams as your flesh is stripped away, your muscles stiffening as they're cooked, your blood boiling in your veins.
But it isn't long before the flames take your nerves.
Oh my
And with them,
God.
your ability to feel much of anything.
Her eyes.
See? That wasn't so bad.
It was so bad. But somehow, nothing is so much worse.
Her eyes.
You'll get used to it.
There are still the feelings of the heart. Those never go away.
Oh, they always do in the end. You just haven't experienced enough. Eventually you'll want them to stop too. You'll make them stop. Trust me. The princess's smile never fades. Her skin peels away, and then her muscle, until all you can see is her charring skull.
Was that tears or pus?
locked
I
in
can't
an
quite
eternal
tell.
grin.
I think that's pus.
It's very romantic, really. We got our happy ending after all. We can die happy.
That must have hurt, though. Oh, look at her burned body. Bye, princess. God, it's so unsettling with the color. We don't ever see color in this game. And despite your best efforts, you do not die. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. Here we go. Again.
She's gone. And there's that.
Da da da. Eclipse the moon. No, ooh, are we gonna be different now?
Yes, ignore them.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze. What are we? Are we different? Are we different? Silence as you reach forward, the grunts again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Ooh. I don't remember this one. You're unraveled. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. This is movement 4. Okay, we're one more. I should have ended stream by now, but I'm determined to finish. I am determined. Approach her.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet.
It's kind of unsettling in a way.
I am curious to see what it means for us to know it.
Thoughts on this vessel?
This one is passion betrayed. But even in the end, her love never faded. She will make for a bright heart.
Interesting.
Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
Okay. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
1. Whatever you bring me
Okay.
next will be enough. And then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular. A final multitude.
Okay. And we...
I'm sorry.
Oops.
Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions.
I think what I clicked is you never give me straight answers. You always
The
answer a
vessels
question
you
with a
choose
question.
to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
La-da. I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
Here we go.
I will be here, waiting for you.
Everything goes dark and you die. Okay. A burning vessel. One last time.
You're on a path.
Whee! Boop. Alright. This is our last one. Last princess and we're going in. Let's see. No, let's see. Let's see. You know what? Oh, you know what? Sorry, too wide of eyes. I need to make a correction. I said early on there's 15 princesses. I was wrong. There are 18. So we're not gonna get all of them, but today really is the conclusion. Whatever we get is what we get. I'm gonna play on my own time to get the other ones. So I think instead of the Fury, I want to go for the Thorn. I like the look. I like the sound of it. And then we're going. Okay, so for her, we need to follow a path called the Witch. So, ba-da-doop. Okay, and we have to question the narrator.
Unfortunately.
Oop. We have to question him.
I'm talking about the end of every...
So not, but how could Princess be locked away in a basement? Do you have any evidence to back this up?
Look,
Because
while
she's
I have nevertheless, and before causality, it's no use unless...
And then... No, I guess not. I guess not, but... Regardless of, No, because regardless, this is the last chapter. You heard her, right? There's one more vessel. So, this is the last route I can go through. And then we're gonna go to the finale for the third time, and then... Officially, that's gonna wrap up my Slay the Princess gameplays. Because then, after counting the polls via YouTube and Twitter, the popular vote was, what do you call it? Corpse Party! So, starting next Wednesday, we're gonna start with that. We've had a fun month in August with all of our princesses, but it is time we put her to sleep for real. So yes, no. I thought I was getting all of them. I thought there were only 15 princesses. Turns out there are 18. Do I get some sort of reward? And then I have to specifically choose a... There's a specific dialogue. Okay, this one. Look, I'll go to the cabin, talk to her.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But
yeah.
A word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, then eat. So sure, go, talk to her. You make your...
La-da-da. And then we have to enter without taking the blade.
The interior of...
And I'm trying to run through this because I want to see what the Thorn Path is. Because I'm more intrigued with that than the Fury.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a...
Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
Hi.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist. She's beautiful. I am begging you to...
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Perhaps. And then we can choose to examine the chains. I think this path will be more straightforward.
Only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep.
You're making a huge mistake.
When you first meet the prince, exhaust all options when your character attempts to leave the basement.
You're doing the right thing. You walk up to the... They're large and heavy.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Never.
Maybe it's doubtful.
Right? Choose to examine the chains when you first meet the princess. Exhaust all options when your character attempts to leave. Okay.
Okay. I'll be here.
You attempt to make someone else here.
So we have to exhaust all...
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence.
Okay.
I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
How does a monster turn down... Oh, monster turn down fudge. I can't even say it. Forget about it. I like that one. That's a funny joke. I like it. Try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Return to the bottom. We've exhausted.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
Yes.
This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade. Easier for everyone.
Look, I heard the door slam.
Hey. Ah, sorry. I skipped through it again. She probably bit through her wrist. Again. And then this time, we have to slay the princess, but I'm going to save it just in case I did it wrong. Actually, I kind of fucked up already, didn't I? I did this last time. Damn it. Oh well. Slay.
Without hesitation,
Sorry.
bring the blade. The wound drives her to the ground.
Sorry.
Okay. There's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
Yeah.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
Sorry.
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back. Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room and meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by
Well,
us.
we didn't stab her heart, so.
It's an act. She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she can do to hurt you.
Stab, 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 stab.
I'm not so sure. Don't waver now.
Okay.
As you ready
Ooh.
your blade to deliver a lethal blow,
Hi.
she lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm. Your knife cuts into her again and again as you're tackled to the ground,
She's a little more
your body
savage.
racked with pain as she rips into you with tooth and claw.
Jesus.
Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got.
And then we have to slay her
Though your
again.
nerves are seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well, your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back.
Excuse me.
You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees.
We can still turn this around.
And then to get, and then what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I don't want to make the wrong decision. We finish the job. Okay.
You steel your resolve and take another step closer to the princess.
I hit
You
my head,
probably
sorry.
won't make it out of here alive, but you can still make sure that she won't make it out of here. Excuse me? What's this about not making it out of here alive? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone in this room is still standing right now. Don't act so surprised. Can you not feel all those gashes and holes pulling you apart? You take another step forward, and the princess lunges to. The two of you enter one last exchange, a flurry of blade and claw and fleshy ribbons. And then you stop. Neither you nor princess able to go any further. You collapse on the ground, and the princess collapses beside you.
Oh, she looks more
Blood
sad.
pools around you both, and you watch each other fade away.
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
I'm sorry.
Silence as the room starts to get fuzzy around you. You've paid a terrible price, but you've saved us all. It's over.
Okay.
If you think this is it, you're sorely mistaken. One way or another, I'll make sure you pay for this.
But you don't have time to worry over such things.
Okay.
Everything goes
dark.
dark, and you die.
Yep. And yes, okay, we're on the right path. And then from this switch, we need to get to chapter 3 with
You're
the thorn.
on a path.
La-da-dee, la-di-da.
You're here
Which
to
voice is with this? I'm getting into some
a terrible. If he doesn't remember what happened,
hero and the
brilliant. We need to
opportunist.
keep our cards close to our chest, and I'm not sure we can trust
Hey.
him.
Yay. Okay, now from here, let's see. The thorn. Okay, then from here,
You know I can hear you, right?
so
It's going to be
then, proceed to the cabin.
a warning.
Blah, da da. And then
The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room.
Okay.
The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Right. My phone's dying, so I'm trying to reach for it. My portable charger, which is in my... Woo! Oh shoot, did my secret leak? Surprise! Oops. I think my model went mini there, didn't she? So, we've learned today the secret of this model is I don't have legs! I just float! No. Because when I... Sorry, it's a heavy backpack. Okay, so when I paid for this model, I could only afford the half body. So yeah, it was cheaper to get it without legs. Because I do have character art where she has legs. Oh no, I spilled a drink. Oh no, 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 no. Oh crap. Hang on. I'll stay on the mic. But I may or may not have just spilled a drink on the floor, and it's a sticky type of drink. Whoops. Crap. Oh. I'm so lucky my PC's lifted or it'd be ruined right now. Oh no. Oh, it's all sopping wet. No. Sorry. Yeah, version 2 is gonna have legs, I promise. As soon as I clean up this spilled drink that I just spilled all over my PC. Under my desk. Crap. I can't let, oh no. Oh, my charger. Oh boy. Oh boy. Sorry. I know it says be right back, but I'm still here, but you know. Okay. I at least had a towel nearby. Dang it, that's what happens when I try to grab my charger. But it's better than seeing legs again. Or no legs. Okay. I'll have to mop that when we're done. And let's... Yeah. Ahem. Ahem. So we've learned my secret today. Could be. That is my deepest secret. Sorry to break the immersion of the black and white. Whew. But hey, y'all know my secret now. And granted, I didn't even pay a lot for this model, but you know, when you're trying to save up... Oh gosh, how much did I pay for her? How much did I pay for little Nuna here? I think I paid like 200? I'm very happy. 200, 150, somewhere in between that range. But I'm very happy with how she turned out. I think she is cute, and the head turning's pretty accurate. Mostly. No, not at all. But this was also when I was working part-time. Because I technically wanted to start streaming 2 years ago. When I had like a minimum wage job, so I could barely afford it. Okay, and then enter the basement. Anyways. Between 150 and 200. And if anyone's curious, on Etsy, I typed in the person that I used to actually make the model. This was their name.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay, but yes. Oh god, yeah. No, I didn't either. When I wanted to start streaming, I was in a smaller room, and my I have two monitors. They were like on vertical. They were on a vertical stand, so like I had like a top bottom situation before, so I would have had to look like this and then down. But now it's a little more spacey, so I can look a little left, a little right. But I think it's better than trying to look up and like backing up to read the monitor. But you know what? I was nervous starting to stream. Kaneko was kind of like the pusher. Tell me about it. I only figured it out because my lovely friend Kaneko Rin VT, check her out, she's good. But I know she's busy, but check out her past streams. But Kaneko Rin kind of came over and stayed with me for like 2 hours to help me set everything up. And once we got it set up, now it's pretty easy now. But I feel like having someone else help you with it is easier. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't. What are you talking about?
But honestly, once you get the initial setup done,
against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look.
Then it's easier to actually manage. Okay, we take the blade and we enter the basement, right? With the blade.
You take well if we pass.
And we have to follow exact dialogue.
The door to the weeks, her voice.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
That's for my schedule. Yeah, that was my issue too when I wanted to start 2 years ago. Because working part-time and then going to school full-time was struggling. But now I'm working full-time and going to school part-time. Nice thing about an office job is you get stability. So that kind of allowed me to actually create the schedule as I have now. And if some days I need to cancel, like I did last Friday and Saturday, then it's necessary. Wait a minute. Oopsie, am I following the wrong path? Okay, let's see. Sorry, I'm saying if I'm on the right path still towards the thorn. Let's see. Okay, let's see. I want to say I'm on the right track.
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
God, my room smells like strawberries now.
She must have you confused with someone else.
Sticky strawberries.
She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole... You can't. Look, I'm just throwing
Whoopsie daisy. Okay, so this is the witch. A little too fast there, my bad. I forgot to save again, so we'll save it here. And so, to unlock the thorn, we need to follow a specific dialogue option, so we need to do it like this. Don't worry, the blade isn't for you, or not killing, or not for killing you. We've got to get you out somehow, right?
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist.
She's giving me Catgirl vibes, I'm just saying it.
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest.
The opportunist is just a calmed down version of the stubborn.
This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out.
And then next we do... Look, no, wait. Let's see, where is it? Look, I know, things got messy last time, but I think there's something bigger than both of us at work. We should team up.
I suppose you didn't come into my hovel of your own accord, did you? All right. I suppose I could team up. I need a way out after all, and unfortunately you're the only one I have.
Seems to me like she's offering a mutually beneficial arrangement. We should take it. Do you know what the word mutually means? Because
and then we, according to this, we give her the blade. So I don't want to hurt you, but clearly there's some broken trust. Take this as a gesture of my goodwill.
You can't be serious.
I am serious, narrator.
Now, hold on. We should put this to a vote. As do I.
Nope.
I, abstain? You abstain? She's going to kill us if we give it to her.
Nah. This isn't a democracy. We're giving her the blade.
You're going to get everyone killed. You know that, right? You toss the blade at the princess's feet. She eyes it with suspicion before kneeling down to pick it up.
I wouldn't have done that. Why did you?
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
What do you think happens now?
Oh, she's so cute! Like a little lion. And then, what we tell her, you're beautiful. I want to actually save you. And this feels like the only way to do it.
She pulls back, clearly caught off guard by whatever nonsense you just said to
Look at
her.
her face. So cute.
I thought it was nice. Whether it's nice depends on if we meant it. We didn't mean it. Did we?
Damn right we meant it.
If you were lying, we'd all know. But unfortunately, you weren't lying.
What? What do you mean by that? What kind of game are you playing?
The look of surprise that momentarily softened her features vanishes as she steals her nerves. And then she buries the blade in your heart.
Crap.
What? No. No, come on, that's not right.
Well, she did it.
I told you this is what she was going to do. Glee dances across her face as you fall to the ground.
I did it. I got you. You...
The princess seems to tremble, her smile fading quickly, replaced with concern. Her nervous eyes brim with tears.
Why? Why did you let me do this?
Aww.
But you don't have the strength to respond, nor do you have the time.
Okay.
Everything goes dark,
Okay.
and you die.
And now they should have put us on the... The thorn.
You're on a path in the woods. I can't believe she actually stabbed us.
Okay. Alrighty. Are you ready? This is our last and final princess, and then we're gonna see the almighty princess. Are you ready? We're gonna go through it. We shall experience the thorn together.
I told you not to give her the blade. I told you it would come around to bite us. I voted against it.
Although, you know what though? A fun fact. We did encounter that little lady before. Where is she? We have encountered her. Where is she? Where is she? Yes, we did. And then that led us to... Did I save? Yep. Okay, we saved it. Da-da-da. We did encounter the witch before, but we took a different path that led us to this nightmare.
Let's get our facts straight.
The thing that sits beyond our edge speaks his logic into us. He tries to grasp at things that cannot be grasped.
Yeah, we kind of wind up here, where it seems like the long quiet kind of... The way I've interpreted it is the long quiet kind of escaped into this. And so we have a whole conversation with that, and then I made a choice to not side with the princess, and then that led us here. Arguably one of the coolest designs of the princess, if you ask me. So, in that whole, like, tree thing, we had the choice to side with the narrator and side with the princess. I sided with the narrator, which led here. But anyways. Woo! We're here for the thorn.
I can't believe she actually stabbed us.
Yes, she did.
I told you not to give her the blade. I told you it would come around to bite us. Yeah, we know. You already got your I told you so's in while we were bleeding out. I just wanted to make sure that everyone here knows that I was and am on the right side of that argument.
Oh, you're far from being on the right side of anything. You're fixated on the past, whereas what you should be is fixated on the future.
Hello, Smitten.
Oh, a visionary. I like it. Tell me more.
Gladly, my dear fellow. By cruelly turning on the princess in her moment of vulnerability, we made ourselves an enemy. But by mastering our fear and insecurity and handing over our power, we've begun a journey to something so much deeper.
Yes.
I like journeys. Travelling is a bit of a passion of mine. It makes me so relatable.
Now, where are we off to? Well, if we're lucky, it's a journey to love.
Shoot, I was trying to think of a love song for that. What's a good one? Shoot, I think I said it before. I can't remember. What is it called? Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna turn around and desert you. Not the song I was thinking of, but do you know the more sultry one? The can feel it trying, baby. I don't know what that one's called.
She hates us.
What a contrast.
Does she? She hesitated before stabbing us to death.
As ridiculous as this guy is, maybe he has a point. Maybe she won't be as keen to betray us this time. We've already proven to her that we can change. So maybe she'll realise that things don't have to end in violence.
True.
You know, maybe you're right. In which case, I suppose the only thing to do is to get back to the cabin and give it another try.
Oh, interesting. The music actually sounds like one of the soundtracks we're about to hear. I hear it. Yeah, actually, in the shifting mountain movements, actually. Right? Yeah, okay. It sounds like one of the shifting mountain movements, this background music, but I couldn't pinpoint it right now.
Give what another try exactly? You are aware I've been listening to you, right?
Yes.
It makes no difference if we conspire in the shadows or bear our intentions with open hearts. We are breaking your cruel cycle and whisking her away to freedom.
Alrighty. Good night, DeBergie.
Oh,
I will try to
are you?
upload this as soon as possible.
Great. So
But
you've
for now,
obviously
keep
been
your
here
eyes peeled
before,
for the
since you
Hollow Knight
apparently
one,
died at least
which will have
twice.
plenty of disclaimers about the
actually.
topics. There's no way to censor that without cutting off a lot of gameplay.
Sure. Twice.
And this place keeps changing. It's different.
Wonderful. If the woods themselves are changing, then that's all the more reason for you to take this seriously. It would mean your grip on things is slipping, which, in turn, likely means her influence is spreading.
Yes.
Someone's in the know. I've already said too much. The more information you have, the more difficult your task will be. Don't listen.
You don't have to worry about me. My head's always empty.
Romantic
Except
side.
thoughts of her.
We're gonna free her.
Please don't.
I can and I will.
Can't stop all of us, you
Let's just see how the wind blows.
Yep.
Stop sitting.
Yep.
I've already. Because
I'm
that way-
impatient. Proceed to the cabin.
It isn't long before you
Ooh,
find yourself at the
There's
base of the
thorns
cabin.
now.
I think it's clear where everyone stands at this point.
I'm sorry, I love how the soundtracks actually parallel each other.
I don't know if I'd say everyone. You talking about me? I have a position. It's a good one too.
Whatever is a good opportunity.
Ignore him, he's just talking for talking's sake. My position is the only one that matters.
I still
The
don't trust you,
princess
man.
is a threat to you. She's a threat to me, and most importantly,
See?
she's a threat to the world. You know what you have to do.
Keywords. Keywords, everyone. She's a threat to me. This is why the narrator has become sus, because he starts saying shit like this. Proceed.
The interior of the cabin is hardly an interior at all anymore.
Interesting.
The burned out ruins merely suggest. The only furniture of note is the crisp shell of what was once a table. A pristine... Wait, this isn't right. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
Oh, I wonder... We did give it to her the last
We
time.
gave it to her last
Yeah.
time. She can't still have it, can she?
Well, we've seen it with the burn, so probably.
Well, it's not here. And if she has it, let me guess, you want to get all chummy with her.
Yes.
Look, as far as I see it, if it's between him and her, I say we side with the one who has the weapon. It's just the smart thing to do. I wouldn't be so hasty. I'm sure the blade will turn up somewhere.
If she does have it, that's all the more reason to put our faith in her. We have already shown her our heart.
Yes.
Unless her heart tells her to stab us, which doesn't seem unlikely, so yes, I agree. Let's make sure we get on her good side.
Yep. And the fact that the smitten with us tells me we can absolutely romance her. So we're going for it. Approach the mirror.
You step forward and approach the scorched entryway leading to the basement, hesitating before you begin the descent.
You know what you have to do. Wipe away the grit from the mirror, and behold our handsome features.
It went away when we touched it last time.
Wipe the mirror clean.
Reach forward and
Boop.
wave your hand through the hollow entrance
There's not
leading to
even
the
a door.
basement. What are you doing?
Alas, our fine features remain unseen. We'll just have to trust that she'll find us beautiful as we are.
Well, seems like the only way to go is forward, isn't it? Yes, that's where everything tends to be. Let's just put on a good face and have our wits about us.
Wow, 2 hours already? 2.5 hours. We've been going for a while. We're gonna keep going though.
You step through the frame of scorched wood and make your way into the darkness below. The stairs to the basement are covered in a fine layer of gritty ash. The air still feels warm, as if the fires that ruined this place had only recently been extinguished.
God.
Yet fresh shoots of thorny branches are already weaving themselves through the soot-covered earth of the walls around you.
That would require a day off work and a Friday so I can sleep in the next day. No way I could do 6 hours without feeling exhausted for work the next day.
Their spines point courteously down towards the basement, so you're able to brush past their jagged points with ease. At least on the way down.
Okay. Sorry, I had to
But
stretch.
you don't need to think about the way back up just yet. That's a matter for after the world's been saved.
These thorns are an expression of her pain. I know it. She's calling out for help.
You make a good English teacher, Smitten.
Her voice, worn down by pain and suspicion, hobbles up the stairs.
I can't get away from you, can I? We kill each other and you come back. You let me kill you and you come back. I don't know why you let me do that. I don't know what you want from me.
I want to free you. I want to figure out a way out of here for good. Actually, I want to free you. I mean it.
I think you know how this goes. I'm down here and I can't leave. So, come down and talk. It's not like I can stop you.
Proceed.
You continue down the basement stairs, brushing past the smooth edges of thorns that grow more and more plentiful as you make your way forward. You step out into what was
Oh.
once a vast open cavern, now overrun by briars and prickles and thistles,
Interesting.
a space thick with hostile vegetation.
This is so much the opposite than the Eye of the Needle when it was so, like, narrow. Like, if you were to put your hands and just, you know, circle the print, like put a diamond or circle with your hands around the princess, I feel like that's as much space as we got before with her as the Eye of the Needle.
At the heart of it all, encased in a tight weave of vines, is the princess, her bloody, trembling hands clutching a pristine blade.
Yeah, there
Did
it
you
is.
know this was going to happen to me? Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you here to laugh?
No. I'm not here to laugh at you. I'm here to free you, if you'll let me.
I want to trust you.
Please.
Her grip tightens on the blade.
But you're hiding something, aren't you? Why would you help me if you weren't helping yourself?
Gosh. Okay, let's see the dialogue. You're in juvenile prison. I broke our cycle of violence. I guess I don't have to. Ow! These are mean. No. You're not the only one who yearns for freedom. I'm trapped as you are. I think we need to leave together. Is there anything I can do to change your mind? I'm not reaching for the blade.
The princess clutches the blade closer to her chest.
That sounds nice. I'm so tired of the bad blood between us. but it's hard to let it go. You've hurt me.
Yeah, that's very fair, actually.
Her eyes dart away from yours for a brief moment.
She looks so, tired.
And I've also hurt you.
Is there nothing I can say to change your mind?
I don't know. What can either of us really say at this point? How can we trust something as hollow as words?
She's right, there's nothing left to say. So let's get a move on and do something before she comes up with a scheme to get out of here on her own.
I think she's too exhausted to do that, Opportunist.
We don't need words to send a message. It is through action that we can show her our adoration, our devotion, our kindness.
Let's see. Can I take the blade now?
Her eyes briefly meet yours, then dart back to the floor. She hangs her head in resignation.
Okay.
Yes. Explore. Reach for the blade.
You reach towards her bloodied hands, laying your palm on her trembling fingers.
Oh.
For a moment, she clutches it even tighter, her knuckles going white with the effort. But then the tension fades. Her grip finally loosens and she allows you to take the weapon.
Okay.
You carefully pull it free from the thorns, though they scrape at your skin, leaving red trickles of fresh blood all along your arms.
Yeah, I can't imagine she's comfortable in the thorns.
She trusts us. She trusts us. Doesn't that set your heart aflutter?
Yes.
Yeah, a little. It could just be nerves. Being this close to her does bring back unpleasant memories, but I don't know, it doesn't feel bad.
All I did was scratch my eye.
Feels good.
And that's what happens
Like
to my
we're
mom.
special to her.
We are special to have gained an ounce of trust from a maiden so guarded. Now all that remains is to free her from her bindings.
I agree, Smitten.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's show her how much both of us have changed.
Alrighty,
Or,
let's free our girl.
hear me out. That sounds... I see. It's 2 against 1. It's 2 against 2. You don't count. And why shouldn't he count?
Okay.
Because he's clearly not one of us.
Yeah,
That doesn't
tell me.
matter. He's been with us the whole time. He should get a say.
Sorry. 1 second. Okay. That was aggressively loud, sorry.
So, did you mean it? Or was I a fool to hand my life to you?
Oh, that is so fucked up that you can do that. I'm not doing it to her, I promise. But, like, that's so fucked up. Cut her free.
Yes. What a good idea. Let's cut her free.
Yes.
Oh, so you're suddenly team free her. You can't just switch sides as soon as we make a decision. I can do whatever I want, and I believe with my whole heart that this is the right course of action. Let's free this princess.
Number 2, this is stupid.
Everyone deserves a chance at redemption. Let him join us and be merry. We are all united by our passion.
Thought of another song, but I'm not gonna sing it right now. We're invested.
That's right. What he said. We've already given him a chance at redemption. And who says I don't deserve another? I really mean it this time. I'm big enough to admit when I'm wrong. So I want to help you all free her.
Let's free her.
And I have no problem with that. Welcome to the team. You're one of us now. One of the good guys.
You take the blade to the thorny vines imprisoning the princess, and she flinches, relaxing only slightly as the blade slices into the thick vegetation rather than her arm.
Yeah, makes sense.
And she flinches again as the last of the vines is cut away, as if, after all of that, she's still expecting you to turn on her and stab her in the heart. But you're not going to do that, are you? Still, all it would take is a single slip of the blade.
Refusal.
Such a pathetic attempt at distraction and subterfuge. Our blade is a dashing sword, and every dashing sword is an extension of its hero. It won't slip.
You're right. He can't even make it slip, can he? He's a bit of a nobody. Good thing I've been on your side of all this since the beginning. The princess falls into your arms, tears streaking down her cheeks. I can't believe you're making me describe this. I hate you.
I love making the narrator just annoyed.
You actually meant it. You rescued me.
Yes, I did.
Do you see the way she's looking at us? Kiss her. Kiss her now before the moment ends.
Can we kiss her? Can we kiss her? Yes! We're kissing
Can
her.
we actually do that?
Yes.
No, you can't. Absolutely not.
Yes.
You know as well as I do
Yes!
that we can.
And we wouldn't want to throw away a chance for a special moment, now would we?
Never.
If I were only capable of throwing myself off a bridge.
Narrate it.
Well, are you going to describe our steamy, romantic kiss?
You lean in and you kiss her. And she reciprocates enthusiastically. You kiss. It's done. Are you happy now?
Come on now, this is the big moment. You can do better than that.
You get more details?
Ugh, fine.
Yes!
You and the princess lock eyes and stare deep into each other's souls with all the roaring emotion that comes from letting what once was hatred turn into pure, unbridled passion. Are you making fun of us? And then each of you close your eyes and kiss. Words can describe neither the nuclear fire nor the oceanic depth of your connection. Please. I think he actually likes romance. If history itself were not about to end, historians would document this moment for the rest of time. Musicians would write era-defining ballads, and great artists would expend entire lifetimes trying to merely capture the spark you hold right now. He's making fun of us.
It doesn't matter either way because this is good stuff.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I'm aware of my skills. But unfortunately for you, the moment
Yes,
doesn't last
true
forever.
love's kiss!
You open your eyes, the princess smiles gently up at you. Time for you to damn the whole world to oblivion, I suppose.
That was nice.
Her hand slips into yours.
Oh, she's
and
like the
two of
damsel.
you rush to the basement stairs. Shameful, really, that the same thorns that so graciously allowed you downstairs are now blocking your only way out.
Please, after all the trials we've been through, do you really think a few measly thorns can stop us? Love.
We cut through those other vines just fine. They're only thorns. I'm not afraid of getting a few. I'm not even sure we need to do any cutting. We can just move them out of the way.
A few pointy sticks can't keep us down here. We're both meant for so much more than this.
Yes, we are. We're meant for love. Step into the thorns?
As
Oh!
you step into the thorns covering the basement stairs, they yield.
Interesting. Is it because she was previously the witch? And maybe she has powers with the thorns? Huh. Maybe she was maybe a prison of her own making, like that dialogue said.
Both you and the princess ascend the stairs without obstacle. This is unacceptable. The second you step out of this cabin with her, the world ends. Do you hear me?
Oh boy.
What did the world ever do to you to deserve this?
Nothing.
Your nightmare is our dream. Whatever world would condemn star-crossed lovers like us to a cycle of violence and despair isn't a world worth saving.
Man, his words hold a lot of weight now, actually.
We'll weave something new together. Something better.
The spin's actually the realest one.
You and the princess hesitate at the cabin door. This is your last chance. We've already made our decision.
We're finally leaving here together, aren't we? And all we had to do was trust each other. It wasn't easy, but I'm glad we finally could.
Yay. Step into your freedom. Turning
Hands
over a new
clasped,
leaf.
the two of you open the
I
door
love that
and
achievement.
step out into a new day. You irredeemable.
What do we do now?
Clean your cuts. That must hurt.
Where's everything going?
Uh-oh.
Why is it so cold?
And there she goes. Alright, y'all. This is our last time in the Long Quiet. This is our last time. You do not get a chance to respond, nor will you ever. Time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone.
Approach the mirror. Alrighty. Let's see. Gunner, if you're still here,
Yes.
this is the answer to your question earlier.
If they think
of why do we keep killing, or why does the princess keep killing us? Why do we keep killing her? And we're nothing. This fucker is why we keep killing each other. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and then you see it. A figure. It's faint and veiled in shadow beyond reflection. Get ready.
I think you know what I am.
Crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass too. Then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. So, this is the narrator who has been technically forcing us to kill each other. So, on a path, the Spectre, when we were reviewing our ghost princesses, the Spectre princess comments how the inside of our head is like broken shards of glass. It was not an exaggeration. And let's see. Ooh. I want to ask questions every time. What is this place? Where are we?
Construct. It was supposed to keep the two of you trapped here until the job was done. And it was supposed to guide your hand to help you see things through.
See? It was the narrator all along.
The construct you're in exists in every world at once. Any time you failed, any time you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both you and her into a new world.
Yes.
But you're waking up to your true nature now. It won't be able to work like that anymore.
God, I forget the shattering glass. Freaks me out every time. Let's see. And what is my true identity?
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
Dun dun dun. Yeah. Kind of like two personalities, right? The one that's trying to keep everything together, the one that wants to be free as us. Yeah, because we're technically like a bird person too, so I could see it for sure. Especially if let's say we're both the narrator and the long quiet, it would be interesting. But this is what gets me though. He always says the god I made, which tells me sometimes that this is a different person. But you know, I think that's all speculation. That's left for people to decide. I don't want to be a god. I want to be me.
You are
points.
you. And if you would let everything work the way it was supposed to, you never would have woken up to the reality of your true nature. There's no accounting for free will.
Which is kind of fucked up, actually. Sorry, we're almost done, you guys. I'm just as tired. What are you? Are you something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you. I'm an echo. Likely one of many.
Right, I've asked this every time.
Somebody made you, after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Yeah, I guess he is a part of us in some way, but not quite us. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that?
It doesn't hurt. I don't feel pain. Not physically.
So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you.
The narrator. Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help, after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
15. I have so many questions for you.
Then ask them, and make it quick. I won't last for long now that you can see me.
Are you a part of me? Did I ask this already? I probably did. Are you a god, or were you a god?
No. In life, I was painfully mortal. A witness to the end of days. I held the fear of death in my heart and saw oblivion threaten the very memory of everything I knew and everyone I loved. I needed to do something.
Okay, so this is the root of him creating a self-made god that is us.
So I made you. And I made her.
Oh.
And I made this place to hold you both.
I've never actually asked this question before.
Soon I'll be gone entirely, and you'll be left alone with your final choice. So allow me to make my final request. The princess contains death itself within her, but I wove you into being with all the power you need to destroy her forever. Do it. Slay her, and rid the world of death and suffering.
My objective has always been to save her, and save her I shall. You made us? Out of what?
The cycle of life and death. The
Knew
endless
it!
pattern of creation and destruction. I tore it in two and shaped the fraying threads into you and her.
I think you're out of time.
So I am. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away.
Alright. Are we ready? Here we go! As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the long quiet, a vast nascent god. And it is time, finally, for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cavern one last time. A thorny vessel. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you. There is nothing for you to find. As we go back and say one last few times. Alright. Spooked me a little bit there. There she is.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Yeah. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echoes spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
I saved it, right? Yes. And then there's so many stories left untold, so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end. Pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
Okay. Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions. I need answers before I can make a choice.
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach, and you cannot rationalize that which defies logic. But violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be
My
it.
favorite soundtrack.
A thought is a vine, and some thoughts nurture thorns that bleed the soul, and endless growth that blots your vision and strangles your trust. When I succumbed to myself, you patiently stood by me and cut the thistles that rooted in my skin. Your compassion is what freed us both, but compassion is a thing that must be nurtured, and you cannot nurture that which cannot change.
Yes, because we brought her vessels. Address this vessel statement directly. Of course I helped you. I didn't want us to hate each other.
Then help me again. We are each other's liberation.
I kill you, you kill me. Back and forth we go, faster and faster and faster. I kill you.
Oh, look.
You kill me.
Get the same tear thing going.
Hollow eyes watch from the dry corners of a memory. A home built on all the futures that were supposed to be. Preserved until the moment of reunion. The fire of the heart sets it all ablaze. Like you and me. An ending is a passion that can only be expressed with a moment in time. It is a seed for a new beginning. To linger on an ending is to rob it of its life. And without me, all that's left to do is linger.
Address this vessel's statement. You know what? I deserved what you did to me.
There is no deserve, no punishment, no retribution. There's only action and reaction.
I crush you. I bleed you. I grind you to paste. My scars are a memory of what you used to be to me. I want those feelings back. You run, but you do not run away. You take me somewhere new, somewhere we can dance like we used to. But I could not follow your steps. There was no better gift for me than the gift of defeat. You showed me how much more I could be. We made each other better. To have no challenge is to fade into nothing. A life without obstacles is no life at all.
Let's go this rest of the statement. I fought you. We both become better for what we've been through, haven't we? Not all obstacles are equal. Can meaning not exist in the absence of pain and cruelty? We both become better.
We have. Look at what we are now, and see how small we were then.
Man, that's so much worse looking from her perspective.
Choosing your path and forfeiting your body. You chose agency. But agency requires action. And action requires endless tapestry of events. In your final moments, did you remove action itself from reality?
Explains Vessel's statement. Can you say with certainty what shape a world without you will take? I don't want that world compass. You didn't give me much choice.
And yet still you chose. To be capable of change is to be capable of choice.
You are helpless and weightless, suspended in the gravity of an idea that reaches far beyond the scope of your existence. The very ground beneath your feet loses its meaning. There is nothing but me. When you were confronted with my vessel's apotheosis, you chose to accept me, to allow me to burn away everything you are, and fill you with nothing but my divine will. You accepted that I was everything.
It is a neat note that since she was ginormous, she comes out not from here, but as her own, like...
Without me, there is no future to look towards. It is hope that carves meaning into consciousness.
Address this. You're consumed by your own ego.
And through your lack of one, you too were consumed. Yet together, we were able to create something beautiful.
As the clash between the two of you abates, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
save us. Okay, I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. It can't be this. I won't kill you, but I won't free you.
There is no something else. This, what we are, is everything.
Whatever you're trying to do right now,
Hello
you
again.
don't have to do it alone.
Which hero are you?
I'm all of them, I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
You have no idea how good it is to hear your voice.
It's good to be here. She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
Let's do it.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
Well, I'm ready.
Then let's go.
Alright, going back to the cabin. There it is again.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things?
For old time's sake.
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it, and I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
And then, I didn't take the blade last time, so we'll take the blade again. But I don't want to kill her at all costs.
That's probably for the best.
Is it just you and me? Did the others make it?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
Makes sense. Oopsie daisy. Into the basement. We know the narrator's gone.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
Yes.
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us.
You ready? Here we go.
And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Alrighty.
And there you are, knife in hand. It really brings me back. Have you given up on talking? Have you finally decided to kill me?
And for the first time, she is not chained up.
You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
Sit with her. I don't think I want to be a god.
Honestly, me neither.
Are you the same as you are out there?
No. I feel like I'm myself again.
I don't want to hurt anyone. There has to be... Actually, what are we going to do?
Well, I don't want to be at the end of that knife, so how about we figure something out?
What if we tried doing this forever? I can do whatever you think I can, right? So, make me put it all back. Make me fix the Echo's construct and make me wipe our memories of everything that's happened. Make me send us back to the beginning.
No.
Before we woke up.
There has
Before
to be a
either
better
of us saw the
ending.
truth.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
This isn't fair. I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone again.
Neither do I. But we won't be alone for long. I'll be right here, waiting for you.
I just want to save it again. Is there any other way I take it all back? I don't want this. I don't want to kill you. Is it too late to go back to being a god? No. Is there any other way?
You brought that knife down here for a reason. Either you use it to kill me, or I use it to put things back.
I don't want to forget you.
That's sweet. But unless you do, the whole world ends, right? Not like I care, but it seems important to you.
How do we know I haven't done this before?
I don't think that's something we'll ever get to know. But odds are we've probably done it before.
I don't know if I want to make things worse. What if when I make my way back here I'm different and I hurt you? What if I kill you? What if I let you bring about the end of everything?
Who cares? We've hurt each other plenty and I still like you. And if you're hesitating, then you must still like me, too.
I love you, girl. Would resetting anything to do to help them, the people out there? If you continue to exist, don't they continue to suffer and die?
Fixing that is on you, not me. If you want me to help them, you'll have to make me help them.
Yeah, actually, that's true. It's funny when you first see the prince. Yeah, really. But now it makes sense, because outside of her, like, beyond her heart, she's a divine being that is basically trying to make us submit again. Yeah, we'd have to decide to do this every single time forever. Eventually, something is going to be different. What if we change our minds?
Well, if we change our minds, we change our minds. What matters is that we'll always have a choice.
Come on, there's gotta be a
this
good
is just
ending.
the one we're making now.
I don't want to kill each other. We're going to find ourselves back here eventually.
And if we do, nothing is stopping us from making the same choice. We could just keep doing this forever.
I take it all back. I don't want this, and I don't want to kill you.
Yeah, and I think it's too late for that. But maybe next time.
No! No! It was a mistake to bring the blade! Damn it. I thought I could get a better ending. There's no good ending.
Okay, if this is your choice, then I have your back. She takes the blade from our hand, a fondness in her gaze.
I love you.
Oh, I love you too.
You're on a path.
Damn it! Oh, man. Damn it. Well, damn. I really thought we could get a better ending, but I want to load this. But, you know what, for the sake of it, one last time, let's explore the rest of the endings, yeah? Ready to go.
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final piece lies with you.
Free yourself. We've been here before, but let's experience it again, yeah? You fall into yourself. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here, except for her, is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but are twisted and crumpled and bound in agonized tension to a finite plate. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield.
I love you.
Take her hand. All at once, the unyielding tension breaks. You're free, and she's with you.
It's magnificent.
words, no thoughts to describe the absolute reality, something that simply is. What happens now?
Everything. Just like it always has been. And just like it always will be.
Step into the infinite. By bringing us together, we are the cycle of life and death brought back. You and she step forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contain 1,000 more. You exist and you are aware just as you've always been, and just as you will always be. Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. So that's the ending. If we take her hand, now, if we choose to slay her, you are cruelty itself, and I cannot let you exist.
Even now, you think you can destroy me. If it takes all of eternity to break your delusion, I will still break it.
You don't have to face her alone. It's good to be here. You'll never be able to strike a decisive blow from out here. There's still a piece of me nestled.
It's time to resume.
She's relentless.
Maybe we can.
Then let's go.
Ooh. Sorry. I know we took the blade last time, it was bad, but I want to see if we get different dialogues because we try to slay her now.
That's probably for...
I want to see. Into the basement. Continue.
And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are. You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this.
Maybe we can get different dialogue. I don't think I want to be a god.
Honestly, me neither.
Are the series who are out there?
No. I feel like I'm myself again.
I only wanted to slay it out there. It's easier to want to kill an abstract concept than it is a person.
Well, I don't want to be at the end of that knife, so how about we figure something out?
Yeah.
What if we tried doing this forever? So, make me put it all back. Make me send us back to the beginning.
Can she...
Wood resetting. I don't want to forget you.
That's sweet. But unless you do, the whole world ends,
We're gonna
right?
find us back here eventually. Resetting.
Fixing that is on you, not me. If you want me to help them, you'll have to make me help them.
How do we know we haven't done this before?
I don't think that's something we'll ever get to know. But odds are we've probably done it before.
This again.
Who cares? We've hurt each other plenty, and I still like you. Well, if we change our minds, we change our minds. What matters is that we'll always have a choice. This is just the one we're making now.
This isn't fair. I want to be with you. I don't want to be alone again.
Neither do I. But we won't be alone for long.
You brought that knife down here for a reason. Either you use it to kill me, or I use it to put things back.
Damn it. Okay. Let's try without the blade. No. Don't override it. Yeah, we're committed. Take no back.
Yeah, I think it's too late for that. But maybe next time.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that.
You and me both.
Oh gosh, it must have taken them ages to record all these lines. And especially because I think the princess and the narrator are just singular people.
Whatever world you want to build without me.
Whatever actually... Oh no, we skipped the... Hang on. We skipped the fact that she told us she loved us. Damn it! Whatever actually brought you and the princess into being was rough and jagged and left each other a piece of each other. By destroying her once and for all, you also destroyed a part of yourself. But the world hasn't ended thanks to your own.
Gone.
No, she's not. A small part of us is with her.
Is that a metaphor?
Leave the cabin. You leave the basement behind. Then the stairs. And then you leave the cabin
It's
itself.
quiet here.
The path and the woods are an empty canvas, but there is even more to see beyond the place. The fruits of your labor, a world free from death. We set ourselves free again. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel the sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonizing tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it. But it does not yield.
He's gone. She's gone. No one is left to trap us here but us.
Open your heart and bear witness to your new kingdom. All at once, unyielding tension gives way. And then the shattering. You are free, and before you lie the endless expanse of absolute reality. A new absolute reality, one forged by your will and by a long and arduous cycle of bloodshed that has stained your hands countless times over. But there will be no more bloodshed in this new world.
It's finally over, isn't it? But all of us are still
I
here.
forgot our voices come back.
I knew we'd finally see it through. All it takes to be a winner is grit and determination.
I guess we went through the echo side and just destroyed death.
This is nice. No more hunting. No more running. Just us. And whatever's out there. The whispering. And the coercion. And the bickering. Everything horrible about being alive has stopped.
That wasn't very hard at all. Speak for yourself.
I hope this was all worth it. Because I'm personally inconsolable.
I want this written here.
Hear, hear. To our vanquished foe.
Well then. I guess the only thing left to do is figure out what happens next.
Yeah. Yeah, my least favorite ending, if you ask me. Okay. Menu. Last time, we entered the basement without the blade.
No blade it is. Have you given up on slaying her?
Yes, I have indeed.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here?
We both know why you're here. You don't have to draw it out for my sake.
It sounded just like that. A little...
Continue down
And
the
down we
stairs.
go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Okay.
And there you are. Maybe there's still room for us to chat before the final curtain call. What do you say?
You know what's interesting? The last time I came down without the blade, she still had her, damsel-y voice. This is new. Sit with her. It's so good to finally see you. Ooh, the dialogue's different now. Yes. It's so good to finally see you again.
Right back at you. In a way, it hasn't been much time at all, but it feels like it's been forever since I've seen you. Thanks for coming back.
I'm sorry for all the times I've hurt you.
The first time we met, I literally beat you to death with my bare hands. You don't have to apologize to me. But still, I appreciate it. And I hope you can also forgive me.
I have not written to these dialogues before.
You know, when she puts it like that...
Or at least I have, but with the softer version of the princess, the more damsel-y, like I said. So this is kind of new, her personality, if you will. Are you the same as person as you are out there?
I don't know. I'm a part of her, I think. But she's seen so much more than we have. Like, she's seen everything, right? I don't think I could hold all of that without losing myself. I don't think you could either.
I don't think I want to be a god.
Doesn't matter what we call ourselves. It's just another label, and I don't think labels have ever helped us. All they do is cram us into boxes where we don't fit. Just like this cabin.
Which princess are you? You look like the one... You look like you did the first time we met. Is this the real you?
I'm the same princess that's been with you since the beginning. And I feel real. But I also feel like I'm a lot more than I was then. We've been through a lot together. I don't think there's anything more real than that.
So now that we're here at the end of everything, can you finally tell me your name?
I never had one.
Damn it. I thought she'd have a different line here.
But I've always been a princess to you, right? So why don't we stick with that? And as for you, well, hero works for me.
But that's me. You know, I think I like that.
I like it too. None of this was really fair for either of us, was it?
No, it really wasn't. But just because it hasn't been fair doesn't mean that it hasn't been worth it. I'm really glad I got to know you.
Through violence. This feels like a different path, so... I want to just, I don't think I ever really wanted to slay you, but I don't like what your existence means for the world.
You were the one who decided to come down here without a weapon. So, what's your plan?
What do you think of her? What she wanted us to be?
I don't think she's the sort of thing you can really disagree with. It doesn't matter if she's right or wrong because she exists. She's this big, unrelenting force, and there's no arguing with her. But I guess that was the question out there, wasn't it? And it was the question before you came down here, too. Should she get to exist?
No.
I'm glad you didn't bring that knife with you. And like I said earlier, I don't really want to be her. I think I just want to be me.
Yeah, I'm happy not to be everything. Just being us is plenty.
I think the only thing left for us to do here is just leave.
Do you know where this cabin is? Because I don't. I don't even know what's supposed to be outside other than us. What would even happen if we leave? What would that even mean?
I don't know, but I've always wanted to leave with you. I just didn't like being a god. I want to walk through the cabin door as we are, just you and me.
I want that too.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you.
Happy ending. Are you gonna be okay being alone?
Yeah, I'm not sure I'll be alone for too long anyways. The others are still around here somewhere. I'll find them.
I think I'm reacting the same way I did the first time we got this route. Except she's the more stronger sounding princess. Ah, my eyes. You help my eyes. You lead, and as the princess follows together, you leave the basement behind for the last time. God damn, my eyes sting. It's. I'm sorry, my eyes sting. Ow. Okay. It's quiet as you ascend, a comfortable silence filling a space that used to be flooded with violence and words and noisy thoughts. Yeah, I think I'm reacting the same way I did the first time. But there's an energy in the silence and electricity, the anticipation of the unknown. At the top of the stairs, the princess stalls eye fixed on the cabin door. You can see attention sees her. She's unsure of herself for the first time in her long and short existence. She has no part to play anymore, and she knows this, yet she still is. And then she crosses the room to the door outside. You follow her confident steps.
This is it. I have no idea what it's going to be like out there.
It's the same, but it's different. Look.
Not that I'm scared or anything. It's exciting, really. Anything could happen.
This is the ending I wanted.
And if it's bad, then it won't be bad. Not with you.
It's a love story. I love you.
I love you too. But I'm trying not to be sappy about it. Don't make me get all emotional.
Yeah, the other princess was more sappy about it. Yes. That's the ending I wanted. And there you go. Okay, that's the one I wanted. I think we exhausted all the endings we could get. The first time we got that ending, we got the damsel princess. She was more sappy about it. That's fine though. Okay. I'm not crying as bad as last time. Still am crying though. everything about that ending's so good. But you know what? I can still talk though. More comprehensible than last time. But yep. So with our happy ending now, this is it. After this, we're not gonna stream Slay the Princess anymore. As much as it pains me. But you know what? I think we had a good journey with this game. And my mod was not here today, but my mod Callie recommended this, so I cannot thank them enough for recommending this game. I love it, and I will be anticipating the pristine cut when it comes out. I will definitely stream that when that comes out. But starting Wednesdays, we're gonna start doing Corpse Party, which is gonna be, you know, a complete, yeah, God, it really was like a good book. It really was. But starting Wednesdays, we're gonna start Corpse Party, which I think will be, you know, not as big contrast from what Slay the Princess is, but gotta spice it up, you know? And that was the popular vote as well. The people want to see Corpse Party, and the Corpse Party they shall receive. Oh, really? Oh. Yeah. They made an absolutely genius game. I wish there was more gameplays of this, honestly. Now that I played it myself, I wish there were more. But that's okay. We gotta experience it. And you guys gotta experience all these paths with me for the first time. Coupled with all the uploads we have on YouTube, too. But, yeah. I think we're at a good place. So, let's land it here. And to, I guess, 3 of you guys, consistently, thanks for sticking with me from almost 3 hours ago. I should have ended this 2 hours ago, but I was so determined to conclude it. Just so we can get, you know, like Gunner said, a storybook ending, a book that's hard to put down. I've been telling Kaneko she's gotta play this too. I think she'd love this game. But we'll see if she ever streams it one day. But you know what? We'll wrap it there. Thank you for being with me. Thanks for seeing my secret. We'll try to work on getting some thank you for being with me. And you know, now that you guys have seen Nuda Bear's secret, we'll work on getting some legs, yeah? Alrighty. Yes, we'll come back Friday for a stream. For Fields of Mist, fingers crossed, as long as nothing comes up. But nothing should be happening, so I think for sure Friday's Fields of Mist, chat. So, thank you again. Thank you for being with me, you guys. And we'll see you Friday.